Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Just tell me, give me a thumbs up. Actually, give me a heart if you can hear me well. If you can hear me, if my voice is clear, just give me a thumbs up and or a heart. And if you're joining in, don't forget to give a like. मैं डर गया मुझे लगा वॉटसन एमिलिया कहाँ से आ गई नंदे I'm Amelia Watson. Honestly, that's a beautiful name, but I don't know who you're referring to. Amelia Watson. Who's Amelia Watson? I would like to know. But otherwise, shipper duh. Hello. What's up? Captain Risford. Oh, she's also a VTuber. But then you make okay, why am I talking like a British person? I have no idea. But first of all, how was your day? Amelia कौन है बे? Anyway, he said it's another VTuber. Actually, I did have like a doubt. Maybe I knew who that was because I saw the profile and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. That looks like a VTuber's profile. But I would have been shocked if I did see a VTuber joining my live. That'd be interesting. Wow, you copy. Okay, I like this one. Don't hate me, but I'm gonna like replace that with this one. I have no idea कि मेरी आवाज़ क्यों British आ रही है मुझे नहीं पता. Why am I talking in British accent? I have no idea. Maybe malfunction चल रहा है. Malfunction. There's some malfunction in my mic or my vocal cords. Actually, मेरी आवाज़ पहले से बहुत better है. You see, it's much better than before. But yeah. Leona, oh my god, how have you been after so long? Like, it's so long. Like, Leona, where were you? Exam school? Where were you before? This is the first time I'm watching you. I didn't see you before. This is my first time in this live. A friend introduced you. I watched your previous videos. You're such a... Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. By the way, it's so great to have your friend introduce my channel. आप हिंदी बोलते हैं? I mean, are you Indian? That's what I wanted to say. आ गया पूरा लाइव खराब करने आ गया मच्छी आ गया केम छो मजा माचे But like क्या ले गया? I'm absolutely not even noticing that person. Who's Munchie? I have no idea. Are you new to my channel, Swordfish? I've never seen you before. And why are you being so rude? I have no idea who that person is. Sorry. I don't know who that person is. But Shipper, do you speak Hindi? And it's great to see you. And yeah, let's go. Hopefully you'll have time here as well. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Machi. Nobody cares. I am here. I'm gonna speak. Okay, you ain't asking anything. Chat's not even. Are you from Northeast? It's a little behind. No problem. Then I can speak in English. So it's great actually to be multilingual that way. I'm not as like I don't know a lot of languages, but I am very clear when it comes to English and I'm clear when it comes to Hindi. So I think that's going to be great. And your name is Shipper. Who do you ship, by the way? I'm just kidding. Don't answer that. It's okay. Susanna, what is the game about? Oh, yes. I should be introducing the game to you guys. And, school is taking exams after exams. Weekly tests going on. Ends on 12th and 13th and others. Oh, my God, Leona. Hate being a student. Actually, being a student is so hard when it comes to that. I absolutely detest it. Absolutely. You know what? I have no idea why we have exams in the first place. I mean, you taught it. Do you want to see how much your teachers can teach? But why don't you take exams of teachers? I mean, honestly, there should be... I don't think you should have so many exams. I used to have like a... what did I have? I used to have unit tests. I hated it so much time. I've literally tried to fall sick on purpose. I've tried to fall sick on purpose so that I cannot give unit tests. I've hit my hand so that I don't tests. I hate tests. Just saying. आई थिंक मैं पूरी इमोशंस में बह के चली गई बट यूर फिजोशी oh my god fellow फिजोशी है thank you dude I'm as well oh my god you should join my discord my BL anime channel is like empty because I'm not able to suggest anything but I will start but you should join my discord bro I mean we have a channel called the BL manwa and everything so if you want to we can like you can suggest what am I saying you can suggest yours and I can give my list as well. So join my Discord, Chipper. It's in the comment that's pinned up. That's there. Oh, hello, my cousin from Blue Planet. What's up, Blue Alien? What's up? How it's going? Pluto kaise chal raha hai? It's funny, right? To be a part of a planet which kabhi planet ho jata hai, kabhi planet nahi hota. But how is it going? If people unalive themselves because of game, then that game gets banned. But people unalive themselves due to exams, yet exams are still there. Oh my god, that is so true. Oh my god. Dude, you know what? I think we should have we should form a rule something where you should put everything there. Really. Oh, you have joined my Discord? Great. Dude, start if you have recommendations, Shipper, just please put it in the BO section. I've not been able to keep track of it. The last one I've read is Backlight. And oh my god, my favorite one is Doors and Love Tractor. Oh my god, now I have names in them. Yeah, I'm pretty much I'm extremely passionate about that genre as well because it's so fun. Yeah. खाना खाया पानी पिया मुंह धोया ब्रश किया नहाया yes everything done Mr. Ron 123 I'm so ready to play this game that I did everything before coming don't worry one gorilla 100 men oh my god भाई ये कितनी देर तक चलेगा ये मतलब why is this trend just not getting off I was we had this whole I was this one gorilla thingy we discussed this in the last live remember I think मैं Sunday को नहीं की तो तुम लोग एक दिन में पूरा ही भूल जाते हो क्या हुआ था but last to last live we actually did it we tried to like get over to talk about the whole thing but oh my god that concept is that meme is just I don't understand this whole thing but okay yeah Backlight right Backlight is so beautiful I mean one of my favorite ones that has the most beautiful art is of course Backlight and also there's this one okay I'm gonna talk about all of them in my BL channel Shipper so make sure that after this live I'm gonna talk to you on the BL channel okay all right oh no Manu dude if you have any yes Backlight the BL manwa yes Sussy Baka oh you're back on my channel what's up how you doing yes Backlight the BL when you're talking about Backlight wow I'm guessing we have some more yeah let's talk later great because I don't want to shift my focus on what we're supposed to do here because if I get oh my god I should actually do like a Wee Wednesday / Manhwa Mondays at times I just get that oh we should do that where we just talk about BL manhwa we just talk about just manhwa in general like all Tower of God and all these manhwas I think we should do that I think we should have like oh, you don't like BL? It's okay. People don't like BL. People don't like football for that matter. People don't like cricket. I don't. So, but people do. So you're you know what, Mr. Ron? I think we should realize that, oh my God, we're humans. I mean, except for me, I'm an alien. But we have a choice. We have a choice to have our own interest. I should do that, right? I should do a Manhwa Mondays. I just realized. You do, Goku. Oh my God, we have the most amazing people in my Xeno fam. I'm so proud of my crowd. I am so proud of you guys. You guys is amazing. You the best, guys. You the best, Xeno fam. I'm just so happy. Oh, you guys just made my life so much better now. But Yes, Manu, yes, we have, but unfortunately, Manu, we have not been able to talk about this in the channel. I don't know why we're missing out on that. I'm gonna be try and be regular because हमारे पास बहुत सारे members आ चुके हैं, Manu. We'll have more time to talk about it. Okay, so let's get that working. Let's get the channel alive now. We can do that after this, but yeah. And yeah, everyone has their own choice. You can like it, you cannot like it, and until and unless you don't make fun of anyone or you don't judge anyone or don't hate anyone for their choices, I am okay with you guys having any interest. I don't honestly. I mean, that's the reason I did the Hear Me Out, right? Some of them are actually, I remember the Hear Me Out live, and I was like, bro, what? But I was so happy. I was so happy about the fact that, everyone's free and let's not judge. So, yeah. By the way, tomorrow you're going to stream on Twitch. Oh, yes, yes, I'm going to be doing a live on Twitch. I'm excited for that. But wo cheez hai ki Alien Stage, don't give me trauma. Let's not mention Alien Stage. I'm already depressed because of that. I've gone through the phase. It's over. Let's not talk about that. Okay. But yeah, talking about Twitch. Yes, I have my debut on Twitch tomorrow. And am I prepared? No. Am I nervous? Yes. But I'm gonna still do it. Hell yeah. I mean, why not? The plan on Twitch, I'm playing. यार तुम लोग प्लान का क्या मतलब है? तुमने मतलब मेरा पोस्ट नहीं देखा ना यूट्यूब पे? भाई तुमने पोस्ट यूट्यूब पे नहीं देखा, तुमने मेरा पोस्ट इंस्टा पे नहीं देखा, उसमें सब मेंशन्ड है. I told you when I'm playing on Twitch, I'm playing Getting Over It. I know I'm gonna be absolutely enraged tomorrow. I just know that, but you better be there. Yes, I've mentioned that. Twitch का मैंने mention किया कि what I'm doing on Twitch tomorrow. Yeah. I'm so lonely, broken angel. I'm so lonely. Listen to my heart. Nani's no. RK. Nobody's broken hearted here. Broken hearted. Nope. I'll fix it. I can fix it. So don't worry about that. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, what is wrong with me? what am I saying? Getting over it. Yeah, getting over it is interesting. Oh, you're going to make an account for Twitch? Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so cool. So, whoever किसके पास Twitch नहीं है, भाई बना लो. मेरे को देखने आओ, guys. You're going to see the same brain rot. You're going to see the same me raging over one person in a game. So you're going to have lots of fun. Don't forget to join me there. But anyways, आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं? इसकी बात क्यों नहीं कर रहे? हाँ? इसकी बात नहीं करेंगे. हम बात करते हैं. So, as you can see in the title, as you can see on my thumbnail, it says Stillwater. Twitch stonks. So I wish. I mean, if somebody has to see like an alien VTuber go totally bonkers on Twitch, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so what is today's live? It's called Stillwater. And remember, मैंने एक visual novel किया था DDLC. मतलब, why do I remember DDLJ because of DDLC? हैं? मतलब दिलवाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे? No, Doki Literature Club. Anyways, so I did DLC. It was a visual novel, and you guys had so much fun. And so my wonderful mod team and all my team, that is like, they're the one who is actually, honestly, if I am actually getting good lives and good games, it's actually because of my team. So first of all, shout out to my mods, Lee, Redix, and and Last Kid. All you guys have been such wonderful I mean, you guys have been ऐसे लग रहा है मैं favorite speech दे रही हूँ. But you guys have actually worked really well when it comes to my gamings and stuff. So this one's a game. It's a visual novel है, but horror. It's a horror one. So I mean, तुम लोग को इतना मजा आता ना मेरे को कमला खेलते हुए कितना मजा आता तुम लोग को, जबकि मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ रहा था खेलते हुए, पर तुम लोग को बहुत मजा आ रहा था, है ना? So I realized कि you guys love to see me suffer, and I was like, why don't I give you another chance to see me suffer? And that is what? Give you another horror live. So this is a horror visual novel, and yeah. यार कमला कब खेलूंगी यार, मेरे को नहीं पता. मेरे को जब भी मैं कहती हूँ कि आज कमला को डिफीट करेंगे, भाई कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाती है वहाँ पर, कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाती है. It's so bad. So yeah, so we're gonna play Watashi wa Indojin desu. Nani? Okay, I mean, I think that makes some sense. But Kamala is a curse. Yes, definitely is. Granny bhi hai. Oh my god, you guys suggested Granny as well. Let's see. Kamala darling. Sure. Oh my god, Kamala मेरे दिमाग से जा ही नहीं रही है भाई. आज I read this report कि इंडिया ने they have made this gene sequence करके they have made this climate resistant rice. नाम सोचो क्या है भाई. नाम सोचो उस राइस स्ट्रेन का नाम क्या. तुम सर्च करो कमला राइस. भाई कमला नाम कौन रखता है. चावल का नाम कमला कौन रखता है. मोगरा सुना है मैंने. कमला मतलब वो मेरा पीछा ही नहीं छोड़ना भाई. कमला को मेरा पीछा ही नहीं छोड़ना है. मतलब क्या हो गया है मेरे को. I mean I have no idea. Okay, let's waste no time. Let's waste no time. I know कि मैं honestly I'm not gonna stop talking to you guys even if I'm actually playing the game. So we're playing a visual novel. What does that mean? Well, my voice acting is gonna be in play. So all the new guys joining in, Shipper, I think for this the first time you're gonna see me, but you're gonna see me do some Granny, please. Okay, it's noted. My mod team are observing. Don't worry, these guys just sit back and be like "Kaun bakraibe," and then they observe who's saying what. So these guys are really super cool, so they're gonna know everything. Okay, चले हम खेले. रुको, छोटी हो जाती हूँ मैं. मतलब छोटी हो जाती हूँ मतलब I mean not छोटी हो जाती हूँ as in I need to like be able to show you the game. So let's see. Let's go. Yes. So this is my main screen as you can see. And एक काम करते comment section को maybe let's just so that we can see the game well. And why don't we do this, right? Yeah. Let's do this. And हाँ क्या हो रहा है ये. अबे I just cannot understand why nothing functions in my PC. I got a damn new one. Work, bro. Sorry guys, you're just watching me yell for no reason. Okay. Well, the comment section is just gonna मतलब भूत तो आया नहीं पर पहले से भूतिया पर चल रहा है यहाँ पर. This is not gonna stop. So give me a second guys. Give me a second. So as you can see जो आपको पीछे दिख रहा है, that is of course what? Say what? That is the screen. I mean it's a horror thing. कि and जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, I think this is like a horror mix of stuff. And इसमें क्या होता है, you are detective. So my role जैसे मैंने कमला में मैं तांत्रिक थी, इसमें मैं detective हूँ. So now what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna. This is not gonna play out. This is not working. So basically क्या होना है कि चल जा. So basically there's something weird going on in this particular place जहाँ पर मैं होंगी, and I need to solve the mystery. So we're gonna check how that works, okay? मेरी आँखों का क्या हो गया? Anyways, what's that on your head? Oh, what's that on your head? Let me just explain it to you. This is and how many of you have never seen my model before? This is my full model. So these are my space orb that I keep with me. You know what an orb is, right? So basically it's my orb that I keep. This is my aura farming orbs, okay? I just said that out of nowhere. I don't know why I said that, but आप सिर्फ आपको मेरा head दिखेगा. नहीं. Come here. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, the scuff is never gonna leave me. But these are my orbs, and yeah. Okay. चलो start करते हैं. Let's just start so that we get into the game. And first of all, oh हाँ, एक चीज़ पूछनी थी. तुम्हें music सुनाई दे रहा है इस game का? Everyone, just tell me if you can hear the music. The music. Can you hear it? Just tell me. Oh my god, Kyo. No. नहीं सुनाई दे रहा. Music चल भी रहा है. Can you hear the sound of the क्लिक 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 क्लिक. अब सुनाई दे रहा है? बढ़ा दूं? मस्त मस्त, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, मस्त मस्त. Hi, let's go. Let's start. Voice change. This is a work of fiction. The resemblance to any real-life people is purely coincidental. This game contains depictions of horror, mature themes of violence, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyone under 13 यहाँ पर please निकल जाओ. All right. Caretaker. Where it all begins. अच्छा अच्छा. मेरे को notification आया Steam से. चलो ठीक है. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore, Nina. Oh, this is supposed to be a very, क्या कहते हैं, horror सी interaction. ठीक है. I feel like I'm going crazy. Is that how you talk? Calm down. If you can just talk it out. So many strange things keep happening one after another. Every day there is this damn dripping sound. I thought it was just something leaking at first, but I check every faucet, every ceiling, everything, and still I hear it everywhere, constantly echoing in my ears. Please, listen to me. Oh, but the water, the damn water. Sorry. The water? Yes, it's oh, by the way, the caretaker is British and the Nina is American. Okay, let's just pretend. Yes, it's everywhere. Poos of it are all over the house, and every time I try to mop it all up, another will appear. There's no end to it. Oh, but it's at night. It's at night when it comes. What are you talking about? I hear someone or something walking along the hallways at night. Maybe it's just my grandfather. No, Nina, it's not him. I thought it was, but it's not. But I've seen it. That thing. Question mark. I only glimpsed at it once, but I'm more than certain that thing was not your grandfather. Ever since that night, I would lock my doors and pray it would past my room. I don't know what's going on, but I swear it just keeps walking. Always walking on pools of water. Sometimes I hear them randomly. The steps are erratic and faint, but I can still hear them. I just a steady pace up and down the halls. But I think recently it's no longer like that. What do you mean? Every morning I follow to see where the wet footprints lead. It walks towards something more clearly than before. It would walk down the halls, climb the stairs and turn corners. All of it I'd follow. Eventually the trail would come to a stop. And it would all stop right by your grandfather's room. His room? If this is some sick joke to scare me away, then please stop. It's not a joke, Nina. I meant when I said that there's something wicked going on in this house. That can't be true. I know this is a lot, but you have to believe me. My voice. I can't stay here any longer. I'm sorry, Nina. It's okay. I understand. Thank you for taking care of my father up till now. And I'm sorry for all the stress I've caused you. I'll be sure to pay you right away as soon as I... Nina! Listen to me. I don't know what's happening around here, but... Kagya! Kagya! Oh. The woman on the phone cautiously looks around, turning her head constantly back and forth, looking over her shoulder to find if any others listening in. She grips the phone so close to her ear in a vice-like grip, before speaking again in a hushed tone. Something terrible is lurking in this house. I don't know what it is, but please, as soon as you get back, take your grandfather and just leave this place. Leave? I can't just leave everything behind. We have nowhere else to go. Please, Nina, this place is not safe. The rumors, they're true. The curse is real. My family is not cursed. But Nina, at this rate, you and your family will... Enough! A pause. Cold and sharp tenseness drains the call as both women, exhausted and stressed beyond their comfort, try to stifle their growing frustrations towards one another. Neither yielding to others' thoughts, only leaving anger and hurt to fester through the silence. After what feels like a suffocating stillness, Nina finally sighs heavily and responds bluntly to the caretaker. Look, I don't know what you heard or saw, but I can't just leave things like this. Whoever or whatever they are, they will answer to me. I won't let them have their way. I don't have time wasting my energy on this stupid curse. So if you can't help me, then so be it. I'll find a way. Nina, my grandfather is all I have left. He's all I have left. Oh my God, itna There's something behind. I see it. Damn, bro. Diner. Scene change ho gaya. Amid a foggy morning, there sits a man by the corner of a booth. He drinks black coffee and, depending on his mood, occasionally orders a donut. Like I told you, I think it's the detective, Grandpa's friend. Grandpa be like, "Oh, that's my old friend from long ago." And today it was just black coffee. Oh my God, definitely looks like a tired person who does not like his job. His name is Hugo. Oh, I swear, I've never seen that amount of paperwork in my life. A freaking mountain worth of it. Oh my God, I so relate to him. You're a valuable member of our team, Hugo. My foot. I'm starting to believe that I was bamboozled into joining their agency. I so relate to this guy. Okay. Hugo Laurent, age 30. अच्छा guess करना भाई ये मतलब British है या American? I mean again Hugo Laurent. Age 30. Takes a good look at his cup of joe and chugs it all in one sitting. How you guys think? Chat, hear me out. Goku! पता है मैं ये बोलने वाली थी पर मुझे पता था कोई नहीं आके ना इंटरफेयर कर देता. Hear me out. इस पे भी hear me out. Fancy pants कम नहीं था. But yeah, definitely hear me out. No, seriously. French लग रहा है. French accent में बात करूँ अब मैं. Okay, that's right. कुछ भी हेडमेट ऐसा कुछ तुम्हारा कुछ अरे this is a perfect hear me out, dude. You can't judge me there. He's definitely a hear me out. John Constantine. Tired. Absolutely not liking his work. Yes. He then continues to grumble to himself about last night's grueling work at office. Damn, bro. I relate. I really need to find a different job. I don't know. I tried to do that. I tried to do a French accent and that failed miserably. Let's try. British, I guess. Can I keep it British? So just imagine this is like a Sherlock Holmes ka bhatija. Okay? Let's just think that way. As he contemplates his poor life choices, he looks out towards the early mist. From name, most probably Scottish or French. Oh my God, 3 votes for French. Laurent? Raffleron? I don't know. There was something inherently name तो Frenchy जैसा लग रहा है. हाय रब्बा 4 लोगों ने बोल दिया. चलो try करते हैं. Keanu Reeves. Anyways, let's go on. Indian accent में बात कर बोल तो मैं बोलो ठीक है. Okay, ठीक है. There was something inherently terrifying about the fog to him. How it engulfs everything and nothing. Even if it disappears, it always leaves behind traces. Proof of it remaining. इसको French करना ना. Even in a quaint little town like this, I can't run from my fate, I guess. Hugo finally stares at the compiled newspaper clippings he put together. Some of them from recent events, but mainly all were past headlines of missing persons cases. No matter how many times I see this, it is still just as hard to look at. I'm forgetting English because of this. Okay. The one hand black hairs though. Nani? Okay. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself that there is a reason for all of this. And not too personal reason. Seeing strange things come with a price. In the end, I'm the one doing this. Okay, I'm going to pretend it's British because I think it's going to be a little difficult for me at this point to change. Okay. In the end, I'm the one doing this to myself because British frustrated people are just funny. Sounds rough. Mind if I join in? Kuya? Nani? Kuya. But pata nahi kya ye. Oh my god, look at his face. Oh my god, have you read manhwas? Manhwas mein aisi shakal bottom. Oh sorry. I think I'm going to go really deep and this is not going to be a good conversation. So I'm just going to leave it there. But iske face ke expressions na, I mean, all too familiar, bro. This wide open eyes and like dilapidated thing. Game khelo na? Haan, theek hai. Let me just continue. Oh my God. An annoyingly familiar voice interrupts his train of thought. He slowly looks up. He slowly looks up to see the one responsible, although reluctantly. Oh my god! Another hear me out. No, I turned into a blonde girl. Another hear me out, girls. This is definitely working out for me. This is definitely a good visual novel. I hope you get an OC character too. An OC. Honestly, मुझे मन कर रहा है कि Shut up, Machi. What do you... Okay, it's not just me. Comment section, chat, you guys need to tell me. These guys are good looking or not. Come on. I mean, bruh, you just can. Come on. Don't let me down, guys. Don't let me down. Oh, by the way, मेरे likes इतने कम क्यों हैं? हैं? किसने like नहीं किया मेरा life? Who did not? Do it. Right now. And. Are you from India? हाँ यार बिल्कुल इंडिया से ही हूँ all बताओ. Is it because I have different accents? I'm able to do it. It's just so fun. I grew up in a different environment और मेरे को आदत लगी है. So Ace edits, yes. I am an Indian. That's a very BL the fame and manga character. It is. Look at this guy. The way he's standing. Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this once and I'm gonna go back to the game, okay? And don't hate me for this. Hugo looks like a bottom, this guy looks like a top. I'm sorry, that's it. I had to say it. Oh god. Oh thank god, शुक्र है मेरे साथ और कोई भी कर रहा है. ठीक है. Let's go. See? Definitely a bottom. Okay. Hugo scowls and turns away from him. He then gathers the files and shoves it back into the binder. Looks like a power bottom, right? Reminds me of roses and champagne. Sorry. Meanwhile, the tall man takes this as an initiative and sits at the opposite end of the booth. He greets the waitress passing by and orders himself the hefty body breakfast. Oh my god! The hefty body breakfast special with an extra plate. Very, very good, very good. Igman, am I coming in front of the text? I think. Is that alright? No, I'm not. Okay, this is better? Yeah, works. Okay. As usual, the waitress is happy to oblige and goes back to the corner to relay his order. The man then looks back at Hugo. He sees the empty cup and now jumbled newspaper clippings, all the while Hugo is trying to ignore him. You really should eat something with that black coffee. Okay, guys. एक मिनट रुक जाओ. Question. Hugo, if you guys are saying, let's say he's British. What about this guy? इसका नाम अभी तक नहीं आया ना? But how this? I think he could definitely be like a South American. Maybe a South American, perhaps. But I think he's definitely, let's say this guy is a British and let's say this guy is an American. Okay? So that's South Britain. He could be Jamaican. Yeah, he could be, exactly. So he could be either one from Africa, like some South Africa, or where could he be from? I mean, honestly, इसका नाम अभी तक नहीं आया है, तो नाम का वेट करते हैं. But yeah, he could be Jamaican. But this guy is definitely like a French or British because इसकी बाल भी ऐसे लग रहे हैं. But oh, Hugo is blinking. या मेरी हॉरर की वजह से मेरी आंखें खराब तो नहीं होंगी. Hugo just blinked, right? Yeah, he did. Thank God. भाई साहब मुझे लगा मेरा यहाँ पर. Oh God, I thought I'm seeing things. काफ़ी दिक्कत हो जाती है यार, मतलब हॉरर खेलने में. चलो कोई नहीं. So let's just say कि इसका ये अमेरिकन है, ठीक है? Blue haired guy. Like let's say he has an American accent and Hugo has a British one, okay? It would be scary if they did not blink. No, bro, not scary for the blue hair guy, but okay. I'm fine, Noah. His name is Noah. We got the name. I'm just not in the mood today, okay? No, not even Lil? There is a momentary silence between them. Noah disturbs it once more. Well, too bad for you. I ordered a big breakfast for the two of us. Okay. 2? As if the world would grace Noah with an even more perfect punchline, the food arrives. Nice food, yeah. अच्छा लग रहा था. Why the hell did you order for the two of us? Just eat what you want to eat. Don't worry about me. Wow. इसका नाम क्या is? Yeah, can somebody search इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Mukhang Masarap. Makang Masarap. Right? Here you go. What does this mean? इसका मतलब क्या होता है यार? Google सर्च करो कोई. समझ नहीं आ रहा यार. अब शायद oh my God, his face changed. He looks so handsome. Anyways, क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पर? Don't worry about me. It's called eating, I guess. अच्छा, ठीक है. Are you even listening to me? Come on. We both know that that if you don't eat now, who knows when you will, and I'm not about to let you faint again. Kawaii. So, but I shouldn't go that way. I should not. I should just take it literally to like what I'm seeing on the screen. Just not overthink it. Really not think it. Okay, now we know. Noah De Leon. Again, I think he's dono hi French. Age 27. He's 27. A natural born charmer. Is the only person in the world who lovingly threatens him to eat every day. That's kind of very sweet. Oh, nice breakfast. I don't know what this is. वो तो मेरा sausage, eggs, bacon and pancake लग रहा है, coffee लग रही है, पर ये क्या चीज़ है? ये क्या है? There's a rose. I don't know what that is, but let's see. With a pensive look, Hugo finally gives in and eats the generous spoonful without further complaints. Hello, Astro. अब देखो यार. Look at what's going on. It's pretty interesting. मुझे लग रहा है BL plot लग रहा है, but then it's just me. My brain functions like that. But I think so far it looks like a good plot. It's supposed to be a horror visual novel. अभी तक horror कुछ आया नहीं है. It's just romance going on. It's good, right? Good food will always help cheer you up. Damn him! I got swept away again. Oh, by the way, the chief will be out for a business trip. She mentioned it will be for a couple of days. When did she tell you this? I didn't hear anything about it. Yesterday, I think? Yesterday? She told me to sort out the cabinets yesterday. She didn't mention anything about a business trip. I guess it was a pretty sudden one. Well, I mean, she did tell me to tell you. And lucky me, I know where you go every morning. You know what? I'm not surprised anymore. Well, what do you want to do? We technically have the day off. I'm going to head back to the office. There's a couple of boxes I didn't get a chance to sort out. In that case, I'll come with you. Why? You could just rest for the day. And pass up this opportunity to get to know you, bae. Okay, let's go. Kuya. Quit it. After their enlightening banter, the two of them finish their breakfast, pay for their meals, and head to Hugo's car. The comment section definitely thinks like me. You guys in a fam, you guys are super cool. Alright, we're in the car. As Noah opens the door to the passenger seat, he notices a bloodhound sleeping inside. Are doggy bhi hai. Perfect family. The big dog stirs at the sound of the car opening and lazily stares at Noah. Noah. Oh my god, he's such a cutie. He has such a good smile. I'm sorry, big guy. He then closes the door while trying to not to make too much noise to disturb its occupant. Scooby. Na yaar Scooby ke droopy eyes nahi hoti samne. Scooby ki to like he has eyes like very clearly. Ye Scooby nahi ho sakta. So who is Noah? Noah is the blue-haired guy, Kyo. We introduce him. He's 27-year-old and a natural born charmer, as the game introduced him. That's Noah, and Hugo is the what color do you call this thing? Like a grayish brown? I don't know. So he's Hugo. Yes, Scooby ka dada lag raha hai. Definitely, I think. He's okay. We got the name of the dog. His name is Colby. Colby is the name of the dog, guys. By the way, Scooby की तरह इसके पास ये सामने ये चीज़ भी है. This thing. What do you call this thing? The इसको क्या बोलते हैं? भूल गई मैं. The dog was like, I've been expecting you. I think he looks like that. Colby is blind. Do you think so? I don't know. I mean, okay. पट्टा है. हाँ, कुत्ते का पट्टा. Hi, this dog collar. I sound like two different people when I speak in Hindi and when I speak in English. Oh God. He's got eyes. Eyes है इसकी. आंखें हैं. देख लो भाई. भाई मुझे सरप्राइज बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. हम लोग अभी तक बात कर रहे थे अंधा है. नहीं है भाई. दिख रहे हैं आंखें. कितनी प्यारी आंखें हैं इसकी. At the sound of his name, his heavy-lidded eyes slowly peek to see who calls for him. Ravi. It is his one and only partner, his human. As if finally realizing who he is or where he is, the old bloodhound stirs up from his sleep, pounces at Hugo, and proceeds to wag his tail uncontrollably. Cute. Just really cute. Okay, woof. That was the bark. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. The dog just barked on its own. Oh, God. Anyways, good morning again, Colby. Had a nice nap? Colby is an 8-year-old. He goes, अब मुझे पता नहीं कि ये सारे के सारे information like बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि नहीं. मैं तो पढ़ रही हूँ सिर्फ. Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime has the biggest tendency to just leap all over the place. Noah, who is witnessing all of this from the back seat, chuckles to himself. He is amazed and slightly defeated at Hugo's sudden surge of energy. I can imagine कि ये practically कैसे लग रहा होगा. Just amazing. It doesn't matter how many times I try. When it comes to boosting up his mood, no one can beat Colby. Oh, he looks like so cute. Did you notice Hugo was blushing? Hugo was blushing. Okay, they're at the agency at 7:50 a.m. Okay. क्यों ने म्याओ किया था वीसी में? Wow. I think I shouldn't have said this in the live, but I just did, so I'm sorry. अच्छा चैट को देखूं मैं कुछ तो. Oh Lord, this is not working. Forget it. Okay, let's go back to the game. The three head back to the office. The space is just the same as Hugo left it. कहाँ गया? Oh my god. Oh. A decent organized mess. To his credit for the amount of boxes he painstakingly went through, he believes he did a fair job. Albeit it could have been better. Noah. Wow, you really outdid yourself, Hugo. It looks less crowded. Oh, shut it, will you? I said I was gonna get to it. Woof. Cute. Thanks, boy. Before Hugo could continue to give deserved head pats, he notices someone. A woman stands timidly peering outside from the storefront. She looks a bit frantic and even more restless with her disheveled and ill-fitted clothes, drawing emphasis to her already too visible petite frame. The woman tries to grasp the door handle several times but stops before she could touch it. Her brows furrow, agitated and distressed about something, so much to the point it is preventing her from just simply reaching out for help. However, when she finally makes eye contact with Hugo, she immediately rushes in. Oh my god, yaar ye kisi Korean, who is the developer for this game? This is such a Korean manhwa coded. I'm sorry. I know that the closed sign is up, but I saw you come in and Are you alright, miss? I need your help. My grandfather, Before she can continue explaining, Noah swiftly cuts in front of Hugo and intervenes, in all too practiced manner. Hey, wait a minute. This plot? I was suspicious in the beginning, very suspicious, but this is actually leading towards a BL story. But anyways, I mean, I don't know if you get it, but I know he just ain't to read like that. What do you mean? Okay. It's okay, miss. We'll hear what you have to say. So please, why don't you sit right over there? Noah gestures to one of the empty seats at the other side of the office. The poor woman hesitates for a moment. She clutches desperately to strap off her purse, her eyes focusing apprehensively on them and at the gestured seat. After mulling over Noah's offer, she quickly glances back and nods. The woman then walks towards the corner of the room and sits at the edge of the sofa. Her posture is wary and tense. Who has watched Bleach? I have. But यार interfere मत करो यार. Flow चला जाता है यार. Flow चला जाता है visual novel का. Flow चला जाता है. I have watched Bleach. Of course, it's one of my favorite, apart from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Anyways, her posture is wary and tense, giving no sign of comfort for even this brief moment of peace. Can you start off by telling us your name? I apologize for earlier. I'm usually a bit more composed than this. But I guess I'm feeling at that too. My name is Nina Mortimer. Hello, Miss Nina. My name is Noah De Leon. I'm one of the assistants here. That big guy next to you is our other lovely assistant, Colby. And the one brooding over here is Private Investigator Hugo Laurent. I'm not brooding, I'm just tired. And our chief is always on business, but I think we can still accommodate you. My God. My throat. Okay, so how can we help you, Miss Nina? She looks sleep deprived. She looks horrified. She's scared, I think. She looks tired. Yes, that's true. For just a moment, Nina appeared a bit more lax, more hopeful, maybe even relieved from his warm welcome. However, she once again tenses up. The guilt and shame come rushing back to her, visible by the creases of her brow, and as she once again realizes why she is here. I need help watching over my grandfather tonight. Tonight? Yes, I know this is a strange request, but my hands are tied on this. It has to be tonight. I'm sorry, Miss Nina, but I don't quite understand. Is your grandfather in any danger? I think someone is trying to take him away. Take him? Oh my god, look at the expression of Noah. I can't get enough of this expression, seriously. Miss Nina, I think you should contact the police right away. They are far more equipped at handling this kind of situation. No, they're not. Oh my gosh, she cried. She was shocked. I've tried requesting their help, but they're giving me the same answer verbatim for weeks now. They would send someone out to watch over the manor for the entire day. But by the end of their routine, they would always report back nothing unusual. They saw no one else leaving or arriving at the house other than me or the caretaker. And despite telling them all in detail about the letters and all the strange things that's been happening, there's nothing they can do about it, but just sit around until it escalates even more. I can't wait any longer, any more than this. Then it'll be all too late. If only I knew who Louis was. Louis? She lets out a gasp, her hands shot out to cover her mouth, realizing she has said too much so carelessly. She tries to avert their gaze, but Hugo stares persistently at her. Miss Nina, who is Louis? Are they the ones causing all of this? Once more, she contemplates, her brows knit closely together as she bites her lips nervously. It's as if the words she wanted to say have suddenly died out, too heavy to even utter. A mistake she cannot take back. Before the silence stretches further, Noah speaks to Nina with a gentle and reassuring tone. Miss Nina, I know it's scary. All of the things you've mentioned to us so far, no one should ever have to experience, especially by themselves. And I assure you, we will listen to all of it. I promise. Wild and manic eyes search deeply at them, trying to desperately discern any doubt or mistrust on their faces. However, all she sees are people who are willing to give their time to simply listen to her, to actually help her. From this alone, Nina looked to the side where her purse is and opens it. Tucked inside one of the pockets, she takes out a single slightly crumpled envelope with a pigmented red wax seal pressed in the middle. At a glance, Hugo can tell right away that this letter appears to be a bit more worn out and antique. And yet, despite its delicate form, it remains well preserved, well kept. It's as if the letter itself was untouched by time, forever waiting to be opened. Hugo is so cute. I just had to say it. His expressions are absolutely adorable. Grandfather has been receiving cryptic letters for the past month now. The letters didn't come with an address or the name of the sender, but this one is different from the rest. This had the name Louis on it. As she hands over the letter, Hugo notices her hand slightly shaking. Nina is still avoiding his gaze, but he knows she is trying in earnest. But before he could reach out his hand, he senses it. A faint shift in the room, unnoticeable to others, but all too glaringly clear to him. There is something very wrong with this letter. Suddenly, Hugo recoils his hand away in pain, like being struck with something sharp. So spontaneously, so memorable that even if the pain disappears within seconds, a hint of it remains. Something so small akin to a prick from a rose's thorn, or more like a paper cut. Are you all right? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. No, I'm fine, Miss Mortimer. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Hugo stares squarely at the cut. A thin red line starts to form slowly by the top of his index finger, Jesus, trailing down and stopping just above the first crease. A red so clearly visible, it's daunting. That doesn't look like a normal paper cut to me. Let me get you a band-aid. It's fine, Noah. I don't need one. But really, it's fine. It doesn't even hurt that much. Noah takes one good look at him before sighing exasperately and sitting back down in his chair, still eyes on Hugo's hand. Hugo shrugs and returns his attention back to the letter, but this time, luckily, nothing happens. For it to reach all the way out there with just a letter alone is truly terrifying. Carefully, he removes the content of the envelope and unfolds it. Accent change. At first, it looks like any other normal written message. A person named Louis is asking the other, Henry, to come meet him by the lake at midnight, needing to share something important with him. However, what's eerily striking about this is not the letter itself. Peering at the bottom of the page, a message scrawled, unlike the rest, stands visibly out to Hugo. A message that shouldn't be there. Remember our promise, Henry. Horrid Henry! I remember that. When did you receive this letter? Yesterday. And your grandfather, where is he right now? He's currently back at the house with a caretaker. I promised them I wouldn't be out for long. I made an agreement with them, you see. Oh, what sort of agreement? The caretaker we have now agreed to watch over my grandfather, but only during the day. Before nightfall, they would leave exactly at the same time. Before nightfall? I wanted to believe that this whole thing was an elaborate scheme to scare my family away. I know this sounds crazy, but at one point I thought everyone was in on it. The mail carriers, the officers, the caretakers, everyone had a hand in making our family suffer. But this one was different. Oh my god. Iski shakal itni scary kyun hai? She's like shaking. Is my screen shaking? Is she shaking? This is scary. She looks scary, bro. Okay. I don't know how to read this, but okay. Up until now, I've never heard of anyone by that name. Not a relative or a family friend. But they clearly know who grandfather is. If I don't do something about this, I'll lose him too. रो रही है. अच्छा. Just by uttering the words alone, Nina begins to break down. The stress, the anxiety, the fatigue, all of it was finally catching up to her. Her body hunches forward, her hands press close to her eyes as she tries to cover the stream of tears running down her face. ये क्या आवाज थी? Damn it. As an act of comfort, Colby sits closer to Nina while Noah fetches tissues for her. Hugo on the other side, on the hand, is puzzled. She said this whole thing has been going on for the past month, but something doesn't add up. And before nightfall, I think there's more to this she's not admitting. Whatever happened with the letter, I am more than certain that whoever or whatever Louis is, they're coming for blood. Take the case, of course. Do you want more tissues? We'll do it. We'll take on your case. For a moment, everything goes still. Thank God, story आगे बढ़ रही है. ठीक है. The eyes and attention are solely directed at Hugo, whose eyes have certain glint to them, now unwavering and more determined than ever. Before anyone else speaks, Nina stands up, wipes away any stray tear from her face, and walks up to him. You'll take it? Hugo simply nods. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. We're glad to help, Miss Nina. Please just call me Nina. Well, Nina, we'll do our best. Nina smiles at Hugo and Noah in gratitude. Her eyes renew with a faint gleam, a hope that maybe things will change for her and her family for the better. However, before heading out, Nina reaches into her bag once more. She takes out a small piece of paper and pen and hastily starts jotting down something. 4970. भाई लोग नोट कर लो. 4970 Church Street. ठीक है? कई बाद में मेरे को भूले मुझे याद नहीं रहा. 4970. I best be on my way now. I'll let grandfather know ahead of time that you'll be coming. Also, this is my address. I'll be sure to greet you all when you arrive. And thank you again, truly. She politely bows to them and walks out of the office, already reaching into her purse for her car keys. Hugo watches from his desk as she goes to open the driver's seat. Nina looks back at the office window and takes one last look at Hugo. She waves slightly at him before finally pulling out of the parking lot and driving off. Out of sight, once out of sight, Hugo turns to look at his cluttered desk. Still messy, but presentable. I guess I'll have to sort these out later again. From the ongoing downpour to the quiet hums of the car, they sit in silence. Still miles off the destination, Hugo constantly checks the rearview mirror to see any passing cars. There was only them on the road. Noah, who usually chats his ears off by now, leans quietly against the car door as he looks out to the passing streetlights, reserved and distant. He hasn't said a word to Hugo since they left the office. Hey, you're a lot quieter than usual. What's wrong? Ah, what a surprise. Have you been looking at me, Kuya? And your plot begins. No, you idiot. You usually just talk a lot, that's all. So, do you miss me talking? Just say it. Do you believe his story? What? Given all the things she told us, do you think she is telling the truth? Yes, I believe her, or at least I believe she hasn't lied to us. But you know, I can't shake the feeling that she is hiding something. Like if she let out certain details on purpose. Also, why did she have to travel this far out of town for a private eye? Surely there must have been another far close to her home than ours. I just don't know how to explain it. As expected of you, Hugo. Are you making fun of me? No, not at all. I'm just admiring your observations. I didn't want to offend Nina earlier, so I kept quiet until she finished. But her last name caught me off guard. Have you heard about Mortimers? They're a pretty distinguished family that owned an esteemed fishing company. Well, they used to, I believe. They have yet to name an heir. What do you mean? Should it naturally go to Nina? It should, but I don't know. From what I've heard, each time they try to name a successor, that relative mysteriously disappears. Shock. Gone without a trace, or anyone thought, or so anyone thought. Their bodies would soon turn up months after. And you know what's strange? All of them have been labeled as accidents by local news. No foul play, just another unfortunate loss for the family. They've been struck with so many tragedies that over time people began to believe that they were cursed or something. Cursed? I think I can understand why she wouldn't go to the police again. They most likely thought she was seeing things and went along with the procedures just to keep face. But deep down, they must have thought she had gone mad. I can't imagine all of this for Nina. And most of all, who knows what we'll find there? Is that why you decided to come with me? Well, partially. I'm more worried about you, though. Me? Why? Think of it this way. I'm the appointed driver. When you decide to do some pretty reckless... Can I just say the word? I think I can say it right because it's written here. Reckless shit. I'll be there to drive you to the local hospital. Ugh. Besides, two is better than one. Exactly. I was fine with Colby coming with me. How cute. Well, have you heard that 3 is better than 2? Ugh. Let's go, let's go! Mortimer Estate, 6 p.m. Oh ho! Passing through countless dirt roads and steep cliffs, the estate can finally be seen beyond the evergreen. Nestled away from prying eyes, it stands tall, magnificent, and classic, truly a rarity only afforded to the privileged. And yet, with all its opulence, it looms from a distance. No one Hugo could only gaze at the sheer scale of the manor. Its grand stature topples easily over the dozens of houses they drove past. Wow, look at the size of it. I could never imagine seeing a house like that, like this in person. It's almost too surreal. Come on, she's waiting for us. Immediately after exiting the driver's seat, a sudden sharp of pain weighs upon Hugo's chest. Oh no, my poor Hugo. Raspy tightening at his coat, he begins to gasp for air. His vision hazes as he leans close to the car, trying desperately to ground himself. Like a fish drawn out of the sea, he desperately heaves. The air in his lungs escaping too quickly burns as if he feels his throat start to strain, drawing tighter the more he breathes. Oh my god, मुझे ऐसे क्यों लग रहा है कि मेरे को हो रहा है? Oof. But this pain pales in comparison to a feeling far more excruciating. It is the house. No, something far more sinister. He feels it. Someone is watching him. A piercing gaze fixed on him, like leering at a bug and waiting to strike. Oh, damn it. Okay. What the hell? Damn it already. I need to hurry or else. Are you alright? Noah calls out to him, snapping him out of his fixated trance. Colby nudges his head against Hugo, warning with concern over his partner's well-being. Did you hear that just now? Hear what? That voice. It was so close to me. Yeah, Is everything alright? Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. I was just a bit winded out from the trip, that's all. I'd be happy to make you tea at the very least. If it's no trouble. No, not at all. It's the least I can do. Once again, this double uneasiness from Nina's surfaces. But before Hugo could get a chance to look further into it, she walked off towards the front porch without saying another word. Are you sure you're all right? You sounded like you were choking earlier. I said I'm fine. Besides, we're already here. Come back out now. Listen to me. I think you should... Noah abruptly cuts his lecture short as he notices Nina stopping by the front door. Oh ho yaar. केस लेना चाहिए था नहीं लेना चाहिए था पता नहीं. She stands by the door silently contemplating something. It's just like before, but this time she seems even more anxious. Whatever unease she tried to mask earlier became more apparent the minute they walked closer to the front door. 1 minute. Somebody is in the comment section saying what's going on. Oh, so basically, Devang, as you can see me, this is me, by the way. This is me. Hi. Hello. हम लोग basically ये देख रहे हैं. हम लोग visual novel पढ़ रहे हैं. And this visual novel पढ़ नहीं रहे, मतलब खेल रहे हैं. What am I saying? What am I saying? So this is a visual novel. It's called Stillwater. And हम लोग वो game खेल रहे हैं. Okay? So let me go back to the game, and if you got any questions, my mods here can answer back. Mods dekh lo bhai. Okay, let's go. Nina. Okay. I haven't been quite honest with you, detective. Just like before, as if clearly choosing her next words, she decides that in this situation, words are not enough. You'll see for yourselves what I mean. And with that, Nina enters the house, leaving the three to follow behind. Hugo is about to enter through the foyer when he feels a tug on his arm. Don't forget what I told you. If something happens, let me know right away. You'll be the first to know. And with that, Noah releases his grip on Hugo, and they walk in. They proceed to head in not knowing what awaits them beyond the door. Greeted with brightly lit hallway, Hugo notices immediately that the interior is just as grand. Adorned with floral accents and antique furnishings, the house itself exudes the word elegance. A classic and rustic charm with the walls and floorings made from the finest wood. Hugo couldn't help but gape when he walked in. Does it have multiple endings? Well, apparently मैंने search किया था इसके बारे में, तो yes, it does. However, he notices something even more distinct than the splendor. Behind the simply perfect veneer, an unsettling air reads through the house. 4 endings हैं. One of my mods, Redix Lily, if anyone can you aside, anyone can you answer Devang just once, because I really do want to continue with the story, but it'll be kind of odd agar main pause karke if I do that. So I don't want to break the rhythm here, but if anyone can volunteer, I can pause the game and I can like introduce myself again, if that's possible. Okay, let's go. I'll continue until I see the comment. Okay. Okay, good. Leaving no room for doubt that the inside is far more terrifying than the outside. Please come this way. Bracing themselves, they enter the dimly lit drawing room. At first glance, Hugo could not discern the silhouette situated at the far corner. Only the sparse lightning from the window pierces through a fraction of the room's darkness. However, as they approach closer to the silhouette, Hugo now understands the reason for all of Nina's unsettling vagueness. Grandfather, we have guests. ये grandfather तो नहीं लग रहा भाई, ये तो बच्चा लग रहा है. What? What even? What? Nani? Okay. What? Another hear me out, but he's a grandfather. But like what? I just. Okay. Sitting on the armchair is a very young man, not much older than Hugo or Noah. He is dressed modestly and shares none of the imposing presence of the manor. No, rather, such luxury does not even remotely reflect on the man before them at all. Eren Yeager! Oh my god, somebody said that. Oh, alright. I get it. I get that. Okay. Perfect. I think it actually suits him. He looks like Eren Yeager, but baal kat ke. It's as if the flow of time had stopped, only for him, while the rest had continued changing drastically without him. Just like the letter timeless, delicate and jarringly out of place. Staring only at the window, the young man sits there dazed with little acknowledgement of the people around him. Still, motionless. Like a doll. Grandpa, these are the people I spoke of. This is Detective Laurent and his two assistants, Colby and Noah. They're going to help us. Henry. Oh. Well, he looks good though. Even after introducing them to the head of the Mortimer estate, Hugo and Noah could not help but feel unnerved. The man before them is supposed to be frail and older than any of them. And yet, here he remains forever unchanging, forever young. They've come a long way, so I'll be making some tea. Would you also like some, Grandpa? भाई वो बात क्यों कर रही है इससे? मुझे तो लड़की गलत लग रही है मेरे को. लड़की भूत लग रही है मेरे को. Why is she even talking to him and she's not replying back? That's so weird. He does not reply back, nor does he glance at Nina or anyone else in the room. Only fixates his gaze on the train, nothing else. I'll be sure to make a cup for you too. भाई वो पिएगा तो पूछ तो लो. Respond नहीं कर रहा. She can fix him. I don't think so. She then timidly gestures to Hugo and Noah back to the foyer. Bearing more questions, the two follow Nina outside, but before they leave the drawing room, Hugo takes one last look at the young man. There is an all too familiar air about Henry Mortimer. His eyes, they're similar to his own. Oh no! Hugo knows it will never end well. भाई मुझे क्यों लग रहा है जैसे इसका रिलेटिव होगा. ह्यूगो रिलेटेड तो नहीं है इससे. पता नहीं यार. Nina, that man. Yes, he's my grandfather. The one I asked you all to watch over. I know this is hard to believe, but Nina draws something out from a pocket. It's an old picture of a handsome man with slick back hair wearing the finest of suits. I mean, honestly, history में जाके बात करते हैं ना मेरे को मज़ा आ जाता है जब 19th century, 18th century की reference होता है तो. It looks so nice, no? The gentleman in the picture has a different air to him, one of wealth and power, none of which reflects at all on the current Henry Mortimer. It's almost as if looking at two different people. This isn't much to go by, but believe me, they are the same person. Then why does he look so young? It happened a few nights ago. I was on my way to get a cup of water when I heard a loud thud coming from my grandfather's room. I was worried that something fell over, so I went to go check. When I opened the door, I found him collapsed on the ground. I rushed to help him, but when I did, he looked so different. He wore the same clothes that my grandpa wore that night. And his face, I recognized his face. He looked younger. So many things were rushing through my head at the moment, and yet I knew he felt familiar to me. I know it sounds bizarre the more I talk about it, but that's what happened. That was also the same night I found that letter. It was next to him, already opened. I'm sorry again for all of this. No matter who I went to, they either said something was wrong with me or my family. With everything going on, maybe they're right. The pools of water, the letter, Louis, and now this. I've been ignoring the signs for years and just blindly hoping things can get better if I try finding solutions on my own. But that's not enough anymore. Maybe my family is really... No, they're not. Curses aren't real. Detective. I think we easily get too involved in believing that sort of thing exists. In truth, the ones who fixate on it make it their reality. Rumors, doubts, lies, all of those things are what they want to become real. Deep-rooted emotions like that can't possibly be healed or fixed right away. But like curse, those emotions drag other people down with them. Personally, I think you were caught up in all of this. But I assure you, we'll see this through. For you and Mr. Mortimer. Thank you. Good. Now, for our first priority is to find out more about Louis. Nina, the letter you showed us back at the agency, do you have it with you? Ah, yes, here it is. Do you mind if I borrow it for a bit? I'll be sure to give it back. Of course, but what are you going to do with it? I've searched everything on that letter and I still couldn't come up with clues. I'll be using it as a reference or guide, if you will. I'm afraid I can't discuss too much of the process. Trade secret? Trade secret and all. Of course. I'll go upstairs. Noah, you and Colby check the ground floor. Got it. Before they leave to do their own investigations, Hugo grabs hold of Noah's shoulder. Oh-ho! Aha! Okay. He leans in close enough for Nina not to hear. Keep a close eye on Mr. Mortimer and Nina. Especially Nina. I don't want her to be dragged any more than she already is. So whatever happens, keep her safe. Hugo, you... Fine, but remember you yell... Okay, Fine, but remember, yell for me, okay? I know. Thank you, Noah. I'm counting on you. You too, boy. Damn, bro. Damn. Okay. I'm so nervous. I just don't want any character in this visual novel to get hurt. I'm just really eager to know what happens. Okay. With a final nod at them, Hugo then goes towards the staircase and heads upstairs. Noah stares for a moment longer at Hugo's back before he disappears into the first floor. He then returns. He then turns to look at Colby. Well, it's time we get to work. Right, Colby? Cute. Investigation starts. So I need to... Okay. अबे यार ये मुझे कमला की याद दिला रहा है ये फिर बोल रहा है ऑब्जेक्ट सर्च करो. This is so annoying. Like, it's so annoying that I have to, like... Anyways, okay. Use the arrows or the keys to move to a different area. Outline will appear on the clickable objects. On the top right is the hint button. Click it will highlight an object you missed. Okay then. A large bookshelf stands close to an entranceway. It contains a couple of photo albums and a few phone books. Oh, yes. A delicate arrangement of violets and white roses. They seem to be fresh and fairly. An old rotary dial phone. It looks like it's still in good use. Okay. Bookshelf. There is nothing, bro. कुछ तो है नहीं. Oh! Mr. Mortimer still sits motionless by the corner of the room. His gaze never leaves the rain. Okay. क्या missing है यहाँ से? Painting, drawer, books. No, I can't click anything. Yeah. Books. Oh, अब click हो रहा है. Frames decorating the walls are covered in white sheets, veiled with thin lining of dust on top of each other. Wow, there are so many paintings covering the walls. Are there more like this all over the house? Yes, my grandfather commissioned many back in the day. But sadly, he doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, मेरी voice ना नहीं आ पाएगी, रुको. I have to keep this at a place where you can hear my voice clearly and you don't have to... I'm gonna drop something. And I dropped something. I'm used to this. Right, now you can hear me clearly. Makes sense. Take it. Nina, I can't help but notice the paintings are covered. How come? I did that. I covered them up for my grandfather's sake. For his sake? Yes, he was pretty obsessed with them, you see. There were times when he would mutter to himself and would just stare at the paintings for days on end. It worried me so much that I had to cover them all. Since then, he hasn't stared at any of them. He just sits quietly looking outside. I see. About the paintings, I also noticed they all have a similar theme. They all had water in them. I know this isn't a coincidence since you've told us before, but if there's anything you know, anything at all, then please tell me. Noah, can I ask you a question first? Oh, sure. Go ahead. Do you believe in mermaids? Mermaids? I don't suppose. I do. Why? I don't suppose I do. Why? Casting a gaze onto the floor, Nina anxiously fidgets and tightly clasps her hands together. She then briefly sighs and continues. Well, there's the story, or rather more like a fairy tale that my family has passed down. A fairy tale? Yes, well, it feels like one to me. More Butler's Mermaids. Okay. It is about a fisherman who fell in love with a mermaid. Every day and night, he would go out by the shore to gaze at her beauty. The one day she vanished, leaving him confused and heartbroken. Determined he would sail many seas for a chance to see her again, sailing from coast to coast, new lands beyond and back, he would go. Not long after, fortune followed him all throughout his journey and made him one of the wealthiest and most highly respected in his village. However, despite all of the wealth he gained through his travels, he never found the mermaid again. She would only be a dream, nothing more. And that's the end of the story. ये कैसी story है? ये तो बहुत story है, बहुत ही stupid story है. मेरे को तो कुछ समझ नहीं आया. भाई एक mermaid था and they used to talk together. Mermaid goes missing or MIA. The guy goes and becomes a pirate, a One Piece ढूंढने के लिए, and he gathers and he becomes rich. He becomes king. What was his name in One Piece? Gold something, right? I forgot. He becomes that. End of story. Bro, अरे मतलब लिटिल मर्मेड स्टोरी तो नहीं कॉपी कर ली है. मैं तो समझ नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को ऐसी कैसी स्टोरी होती है. दी एंड कैसे हो गया? Anyways, बहुत ही छोटी स्टोरी थी और एकदम absolutely senseless. Goldie Roger, yes, he just became Goldie Roger. Mermaid just swept away and no signs of her. That's kind of stupid, but okay. It doesn't end happily, but I guess there was a lesson behind all of it. I just never understood it. Hey, Calix! I hope you're good. Ariel cameo. Ariel Bruce. Sigh! Yes, I didn't notice that. Absolutely. Okay. What do you think happened to the mermaid? I know it's an exaggeration and yet I can't help but wonder. It's hard to say. I just feel bad for both of them. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of sad endings. Same yaar, I totally relate to Noah. If it were me, I would wish the fisherman and the mermaid could see each other again. Or at least, that's what I think. Even if they weren't meant to be with each other? Yeah, I think so at least. I wouldn't want to imagine going through a journey all by myself. It's hard being alone. A journey all by yourself. Mortimer Estate 11:30 बजे. ये मुझे क्यों लग रहा है कि ये बिग बॉस वाला चीज़ हो रहा है. Mortimer Estate 11:30 बजे. After searching vigorously through each of the rooms, he knew his findings would eventually lead him here. This is it. Hugo walks towards the nearest lampshade and switches it on. Dimly illuminated, he sees the extent of how lavish this part of house is. From the customized window drapes to the vintage furnishings, everything here exudes that extravagance. But much like the interior Hugo has seen so far, he finds this one in particular reeks of it. Plastered from the wall to wall, a gloom lingers. It's as if the room itself is moldering despite its preserved nature. मेरे को ये ऑब्जेक्ट्स देखने ना. अच्छा हाँ. A classic wood chest lies at the foot of the canopy bed. Its locked still firmly holds, safeguarding whatever inside. Okay. और कुछ यहाँ पर तो नहीं दिख रहा है. कुछ क्लिकेबल है नहीं. Oh. Oh. So cute. An old photo of a lost time, a sweet summertime memory of a little girl with her beloved grandfather. Paper. Scattered pieces of paper, all forgotten, lie waiting on the cold floor. Heavily etched markings are found scrawled all over the papers. Book. A leather-bound journal rests on the edge of the table. Its pages are torn out of haphazardly that the binding itself is starting to fall out. A pristine pearl white tea set sits patiently by, untouched and unused for quite some time. और कुछ touch कर सकते हैं? It's so weird. I'm seeing this. Touch कर सकते हैं? Drawer, ramp, paper. There's nothing I can touch here, but okay. A meticulously organized set of academic books ranging from non-fiction to geography are all on display. However, hidden away behind the vast collection are some children's fairy tales, all carefully kept. Did I miss anything? No. Did I miss anything? कुछ तो miss नहीं किया है मैंने फिर? Oh, painting. Atop the fireplace, unblemished and unmarked by time, hangs a curious and familiar painting of beautiful woman floating on water. I need to hurry. I don't want to stay here for too long. इसको कैसे बोलते हैं हिंदी में? 11:50 p.m. This is like more like Big Boss. He searches and searches, and still there is no sign of Louis. To Hugo, even if there is a fragment, a singular thread to that person, to their real selves, he could find them. But there is nothing. Not one thing pertaining to him. It's as if the thought of Louis barely exists at all. What's going on? I clearly sense a presence from before, but it's gone again. Oh my god, he's an angry power bottom. Damn it. I wish I had more time. Now, calm down. It has to be here. I just need to focus. He ponders again, retracting every step and every little detail, hoping that he overlooked something. Yet, all he knows is that one tangible thing that connects him, that teethers so closely to this space, and most of all to Henry, is the letter. 10 नहीं बजे थे, 11 थे, 11:50। ओहो, मुझे ऐसे बोलना चाहिए ना. हाँ, next time I'll put it. Yeah, Shipper. So it's just a manhwa one, and you can put in anything. मतलब तुम you can put BL manhwas. It says there's a BL manhwa channel itself. There is one, so it's okay, I guess. Words of promise of love, all delicately etched onto a page, but tainted with a powerful and dark emotion that has been festering for too long. हिंदी में बोल, अच्छा ना 11, वही तो मैं पूछ रही थी ना कि कैसे बोलते हैं टाइम को. Tainted. From the very start of all of this, Hugo believed that whoever Louis was, they were the ones responsible. He thought he could find them and convince them to stop their haunting for good, to bring them peace and to move on. However, that isn't the case anymore. The unnatural force that binds everyone so closely together in this family is not the cause of an angry spirit. No, it's something far more devious than that. As he takes the letter out from the envelope, he notices a change within. Bearing no foreboding threat at the bottom of the page, it looks just like a regular letter, or rather, what it once was. A sad and tragic love. Kuch hua. If you can't come, then I understand. Things have gotten more complicated with your mother ever since she found out about us, right? I'm sorry, Henry, for everything. It hurts to see you so torn up like this. I would never hurt you or drag you along with me. If this is to be our farewell, then can I ask you for one last favor? Could you keep my locket? I know this is selfish of me, but I'd like for you to have it. I'd be happy to know it's safe with you. My heart will forever be yours, Henry. With love, always, Louis. एक minute. Is Louis a guy or a girl? I'm confused. Wait. Is Louis a name of a... Because I know Louis is the name of a guy. So are we actually looking at a BL now? I'm confused. Is what Stillwater BL? I have no idea. I don't know. Does anybody know? I'm kind of confused. Or is Louis like a guy's name as well? Can it be? Can it be a guy's name? Louis is a guy. है ना? Oh God, I'm so confused. It's gender neutral. ठीक है भाई. Like Xeno could be a name of a guy and a girl as well. So we are entering BL territory. भाई BL territory तो हमने तो पहले से you were not there ना, मैं तो शुरू से कर ली थी. But obviously I mean depend करता है कि as I said कि जब तक if the writer has not said it, अगर उसने canon नहीं बनाया तो मैं नहीं मानती, वरना तो मतलब I don't mind. ठीक है? Okay then. So this was the true letter. A small warmth emanates from the paper, wrapping closely around his fingers, quiet and soothing. The fragment Hugo was searching for. Louis, I'm sorry. You were also a victim in all of this too. Please, if you can hear me, I need your help. Okay. Bhai Saab, Louis की आत्मा घूम रही है. But then first I want to know कि बंदा है कि बंदी है. I don't care about the ghost. I need to know if it's a guy or a girl. Without warning, the sound of a clink can be heard across the bedroom. तुम लोग को सुनाई दिया? सिर्फ मेरे को सुनाई दे रहा है. बताना अगर सुनाई दिया कि नहीं. As if something unlocked itself. Is he gay or European? That's a weird question. Hugo turns his head towards the sound and sees the chest. Unlike the other furniture, it is dark and rustic. Its dark and rustic features have not been maintained well, left to rot on its own. Suddenly, he stops at the sound of a voice, a sweet voice whispering to him. हमको सुनाई देगा? Beckoning him towards the fireplace. Come here, my dear sweet boy. Oh God. Okay, let's go. Go to the painting. Don't go. Painting. जाओ. Bust जाओ. चलो, painting. It's a girl. It's a woman. I think it's a woman. Sweet boy. Yes, mommy. I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. I mean, let's see. There mounted by the fireplace is painting of a beautiful woman floating on water. Her pale skin is incandescent, brilliantly prominent against the contrast to the dark, murky waters that keep her hidden. Keep her bound to the canvas. Hugo stares intensely at the picture. An emphatic sorrow swells within him, disarming the very senses and forcing him to inch closer, surrendering himself to the sweet song. What is the song? Let me listen to it. It's a nice rhythm. सिर्फ आवाज़ आ रही है, मतलब टिंग 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 सी आवाज़ आ रही है. Poor thing, how lonely you must feel. You are a lot like him. Like Henry. Horrid Henry! Sorry guys, I spoiled it. As Hugo approaches closer and closer to the painting and his mind screaming to run, he sees it. He can finally see beyond the facade of the lady portrays, for what the painting truly is. But don't worry. I can... Oh my god, what is this? Kya ye? Okay, anyways. I can take away that sadness. Oh, she's like the person who goes like, I can fix that. मुझे लग रहा है ये. A deformed creature, a mermaid, floats above the surface. The voice whispers. Large hollow eyes staring back, boring deeply into his eyes. Her skin is melting, bleeding heavily. This black... How do you pronounce this word? Ichor? Whatever. As it gushes out from the canvas. Some of it starts to hit not only the floor but at Hugo as well. The black vicious star clings persistently onto him, unrelentless as they continue to pile up. And then he feels it. गंदा 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 कुछ तो गिर रहा है उसके ऊपर, like black tar and everything. Yuck! What drew him initially to this thing? A deep sense of longing rushes through him, snuffing out what little control he had left. Finally embracing this nature, to come home. Take my hand. Without hesitation, Hugo reaches out his hand, gadha hai, while his body leans in closer to the mermaid. She grabs and pulls him in. Badhiya. जाओ तुम जाओ चुड़ैल के पास, जाओ तुम. Stupid. Damn it, he's gone. Not once looking back, he dives and follows after, returning to nothing. चला गया भाई, चला गया. क्या? What? अबे? What? No, wait. What? क्या? मुझे लगता है मुझे पेंटिंग नहीं देखनी चाहिए थी ना. अबे यार, should I just start again and option दूसरा लूं? Wow, that is so sad. ये क्या बकवास ending है भाई? No, I don't like it. I don't like this ending. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. कुछ introduce नहीं हुआ. He just... That's impossible. What the hell? I'm disappointed. Stillwater, this was the most stupid ending ever to exist. What the hell, bro? Bhai, what happens to Nina? What happens to the grandfather? What happens to Hugo? What happens to Colby? Bhai, kya? This is so annoying. I don't like this. इसको सब कुछ आगे करते हैं. No, bro. जल्दी चलो. मेरे को ये एंडिंग अच्छी नहीं लगी बिल्कुल भी यार. पेंटिंग में घुस गया. कौन है भाई? जल्दी. I don't care. Just go. Skip कर सकते हैं. I am so angry at this, bro. क्या escape? Game save करने का option था? Menu? नहीं यार पता नहीं क्या था मुझे नहीं पता मैं it just felt so stupid. I want to just like oh no. Skip. अगर मैंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया तो ultimately, he suffers the same conflicts that weigh heavily on her mind, and yet, in spite of this, it is too much for him. Like walking along a tightrope with the ground void and unclear and vast and empty dark, so very, very dark. No, I can still do it. He can still do this. Before he could respond, a distant voice, so charming, so terribly commanding, binds him at the spot. What the hell? It's already too late for them, you know. Oh, damn. No, not here. A dull but yet distinct pulsating sound, so rhythmic in its tune, starts its maddening melody. From the top of his crown down to the base of his skull, he feels it, all present and daunting. Just let go. Let me help you. No, I can do it. If you would just let me. Snake-like hands wrapping around his head so closely, squeezing him. Oh, no. No, I don't want. That he can't help but try to shut his eyes from the pain. Such a kind person you are, Hugo. Hugo tries to ground himself. He tries to remind himself to breathe. A sweet and beloved friend. To remember there are other people that care for him, the joy and warmth of their company. I wish you could have done the same for me. What? What the hell is going on? To remember that he is here and present, that he is useless. Oh God, is this psychological? I just don't understand this whole thing. Hugo, hey, what's wrong? Tugging at Hugo's coat, Noah tries to catch his attention but fails as he notices something amiss. Hugo? Through his despondent look on his eyes distantly shrouded by a deep haze as if lost in them. He won't budge. No matter how many times Noah tries to tug or shake him, he still will not respond. But for Hugo, he can hear everything. Like a paralysis he can't wake from, his body sits there, motionless and detached from everything. Desperate and concerned, Noah turns to Nina and ushers in a sincere apology. I'm sorry, Nina, but I don't think we can help you at the moment. If you would just come back in a bit later, we can... No, it's fine. There will be a next time. Hugo winces at her cold and blunt remark. No, wait, Miss Mortimer, please. Okay. Nina stands up abruptly from a seat. She wipes away the tears quickly from her reddened face with the sleeves of her coat and looks down. Once more, her tense and cold front-like demeanor returns to the full front, already trying to forget and move on. Without so much as word, she slightly bows her head towards them and walks out of the office, not once looking back. Should I save?
Self-voicing enabled.
Oh, damn it.
Achievement unlocked. Toggle self-voicing selected.
Toggle
sound. ESC.
Okay, forget it. I don't want to listen.
2.0.
Stop.
Self-voicing disabled.
Why is this? Oh, I just... What's a break room? Oh, acha. Options? Alright. Help, load. अच्छा यहाँ मुझे सेव करना चाहिए था. Skip. Now we take the case. Skip. Oh god, this is kind of scary. He's skipping it. यार मैं समझ नहीं आ रहा, बाहर से कुत्ता बोल रहा है, अंदर से बोल रहा है. Okay. The painting. Don't go to the painting. No. Stay focused. Okay, we're at this. हमने दूसरा ending ले लिया, दूसरा ending ले लिया. Oh god. Oh. I won't let it get to me. Preparing himself, he heads towards the chest and opens it. Inside, scrambled together, are bunches of notebooks and small trinkets. Hugo continues to rummage through when he stumbles across an old newspaper article. Young man found dead by the lake. Wow. An unidentified young man was found on the morning of 3 days prior to his death, according to police. Ruled as suicide, police have claimed that the troubled youth drowned himself. This certainly is a tragic loss and unfortunate event indeed. Comments. No claim of his body has been made yet. Louis. Louis? It's a guy. A man was found dead. A man was found dead. It says Louis. Louis is a man. Okay. Alright. By the corner of Hugo's eyes, he spots a bright glint buried beneath the clutter. He reaches for it. Oh my god, it's a guy. I'm okay. Is this a BL? Okay. Wait. A locket of green gold shines unblemished, retaining a timeless luster. And that's a beautiful face, by the way. Inside a safeguard, a picture of a young man with glasses smiling brightly. This must be the locket that he was talking about. It's so pretty. I'm surprised it still shines like this. And this picture. Did he put his here? No, it might have been Henry. But why does he store it away like this? What should I do? क्या करूं? I should probably hold on to this for now. Take it to him, please. Louis? A gentle but distant plea echoes in Hugo's heart. Save game! Save! Save कर दिया. Feeling note of his own start to rise like small ripples in a pond, wanting to be found again and remembered. Don't worry, I'll bring it to him. I'll make sure of it. Hugo's about to put everything back in his chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his leg. Oh, no. Water. A pool of water relentlessly spreads on the first floor, already seeping into the chest. Damn it. No. Suddenly the lights shut off. A scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. Hugo's about to call out to Noah, but stops at the sight of a pale feet before him. Looming over him stands a tall, ominous figure. His face is shrouded in complete darkness, devoid of any human emotion. It appears as a young man, but Hugo knows that it's far from it. No, this very thing is trying to imitate a human form, trying to be human. Hugo could only stare back. Paralyzed with fear, he is forced to watch the horror as it slowly creeps towards him. It's just like before, the sensation of something staring at him from within. But this time, it's drawing nearer. Inching ever so closely. The words to call out Kobe and Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breathing shallow, he tries to force his body to move. And then it stops. Looking down at Hugo, filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks. Oh, damn it. Don't show the face. अरे अपने आप से कैसे चला गया? It said don't get in my way. Okay. Okay. All of a sudden, the door to the bedroom slams shut and the entity disappears. The tension from his body finally releases its agonizing grip and he gasps desperately for air. His vision blurs and his breathing is haggard. He staggers towards the door. He yanks at the handle several times, but it's tightly jammed. Well, he shouts the F word. Noah! Colby! To his dismay, he is only greeted with silence at the end of the door. Damn it. From a distance, he faintly hears the sounds of Colby's relentless barking as it gets further away from the house. Hugo rushes towards the window. He tries to pry it open, but just like the door, a heavy force prevents him from doing so, like being underwater. His movements slow and drawn out, as if being dragged down by the thing. Again, the F word. Frantically looking around the room, he spots a nearby chair. Without a moment sooner, Hugo grabs the chair and starts to strike the window. Bit by bit, the window cracks get larger with each blow, splitting off smaller pieces. What the hell is this thing made out of? Still trying to catch his breath, he musters all the strength he has left for a final blow. Can't you just break already? Clearing out the remaining glass shards, Hugo peers his head out of seeing any railing he can grab hold of. However, he discovers instead the wall adjacent is covered in ivy. Despite how heavy the rain has drastically become, he reaches out for it, grabbing a handful of the veins. Carefully, he climbs down of the window, gripping tightly and making sure he does not lose his footing. Yet, to his luck, the patch of vines he clutched start to tear away from the wall. या ये अलग से ये आवाज़ें आ जाती ना मेरा हार्ट रेट बढ़ रहा है. Out of desperation, he struggles to find his grip on another, but fails when his hand slips out of reach. Shit happens. Clamoring wildly as he loses grip on Ivy, he crashes Lansdowne onto a thicket of bushes. Air forced out of him, he heaves uncontrollably, trying to even out his breathing. But even that is laborious. An immense pain spreads across not only his back, but his entire body. God, I'm getting too old for this. Although his body screams out in pain, he forces himself up. There is still time. I can do this. I have to do this. With staggering feet and haggard breathing, he makes his way to the place where it all started. To the lake, where this tragedy starts and ends. मैं सेव करूँ इसको? Save. Lake. Oh, damn it. Average Indian student after results. Okay. Finally entering through the park, Hugo calls out to Colby and Noah. Colby! Noah! Where are you? He hears faintly the sound of barking and echoes of people yelling in the distance. He rushes towards the echoes, guiding him through the downpour. With his heart racing and blood rushing to his head, he finds his way to the lake. Drawing closer, he sees Nina giving chase to her grandfather. Unfortunately, she doesn't get too far as Noah stops her. Grandpa, stop! Grandpa! Let me go! My grandpa, he's... No, Nina, it's dangerous. You'll get hurt too. I don't care. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. It's at that instant Hugo trudges against the water, pursuing in Nina's stead. Hugo! No, don't! Please falls deaf to his ears. Not even the whines and worried cries of partner could make him turn back. Determined, he forges ahead. Nearing the deep end of the lake, he sees Henry Mortimer gazing directly at the abyss. He looks even more frail and disheveled than before. It's as if all the life he's lived up until this point has begun to fray, draining every ounce of himself and surrendering it all to the lake. Before Henry could lean in, Hugo reaches out and tugs at his arm. Mr. Mortimer, listen to me. Nothing is waiting for you down there, so please come back to the shore with me. Motionless and unresponsive, he stares deeply into the water. The haze over his eyes is still obscure and persistent. There are so many things we cannot afford to lose in our lives, and you're one of them. To Nina, you're all she has left. She needs you, Mr. Mortimer. Hugo felt it, a slight jolt from Henry's arm as if it stirred by the mention of Nina. Jagya! Jagya, Jagya, Jagya. So he's alive. He's alive now. He's alive. You should save when two options choose by which after the complaint and ending you can easily choose the section option to get another ending by tapping the load option. Oh. Should save when you have two options. Achatika, got it. He slowly turns to face Hugo. Nina. However, just as cruel and violent as the storm, Henry jerks back, wrenching his arm away from Hugo's hold on to him. No, all of this is my fault. If only I go to Louis sooner, then none of this would have happened. He was waiting for me, was patient with me, and yet for all the things he's done, I chose my family over. What? Dude, this is BL. No. Okay, now I get it. But what is a mermaid? What's the story about the mermaid? I'm confused. So this is actually a BL, I think. Wow, I'm so amazed that how do people not know about this BL game, dude? He's gone because I didn't pick him. Henry backs further away from the storyline line. Mr. Mortimer. His manic eyes never straying away from Hugo as he keeps his distance from him. Hey, so everyone in the comment section, don't you dare judge this. Okay, don't you dare judge this to be a BL. I swear to God, you guys need to grow up, okay? You like the woman, okay, but this is a storyline we choose that the guy has chosen, the writer of this game. So we don't judge, don't you dare. You're good people, okay? Louis, I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into this. Oh, damn, what? भाई मेरे यहाँ पर पैरानॉर्मल एक्टिविटी हो रही है, चीज़ें गिर रही हैं अपने आप से. The cover just fell over. What the hell, bro? Just stay. Don't scare me like that. Okay. He deserves so much more. And I wished... Henry struggles over his words. He claps tightly to his shirt, his throat dry and taut from all that he has bottled up. From all those repressed and sullen years of just waiting for this curse to finally take him. I wished I had gone with you that night, Louis. Sir, even if you still covet that wish, it wouldn't resolve anything. Not for you or Louis. I read what he wrote to you those years ago. Henry. Horrid Henry, surprised. He understood if you didn't want to come see him. But the thing is, Mr. Mortimer, Louis never thought anything less of you. He said so in his letters for you. His letters? For the longest time, I wanted to believe he hated me for that, resented me for that choice, or at least I thought it was easier for me to think that way. How long has it been since I talked about him? It's been so long, sir. But that's why you don't have to shoulder all of that pain by yourself anymore. You can talk it out. About you and Louis. All of it together. Hugo extends not only his hand to him, but a promise. A promise that Henry had yearned for so long. A way to forgive himself. He hesitates at first. What fool believes in a deserved forgiveness? Such a thing doesn't exist. And yet, despite everything, Hugo still reaches out to him. अच्छा इसकी eyes ठीक हो गई. To a stranger, maybe he can be forgiven. Just as he was about to reach for Hugo, a hand slithers around Henry's head. No. Its arms now naturally contort around him while its head perches on his shoulder. This thing. This Louis is no longer pretending to be human. With piercing cold eyes, it glares directly at Hugo, mocking him, cursing him, wishing nothing but despair. We can be saved. We can be forgiven? Oh no. What the hell, bro? No. I will share with you the most happiest of endings. No! What? This is disappointing. I don't like this ending. What the hell, bro? What's happening? This is making me mad now. I don't get this, bro. What? yeah. It doesn't have to be bad. You can have 2 good endings. This is... Dude, if you loved him, then let him go. Why? Oh, God. This is sad Beal all over again. What the hell? Ash. Absolutely disappointing. Anyway, so I need to save it, right? Mr. Mortimer. Well, he's now mortified. Without hearing the anguish cries and desperate pleas, Hugo dives after him. Oh! No! Abhi Hugo ki chala gaya. Abhi! What is wrong with this story? Why did he jump in? Oh no. Load it? Load what? Acha, load it. No, I don't know what you mean, bro. I just saved it. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shock running and rampant throughout his body. This spike continually piercing from his legs to the tips of his fingers. Fiercely and unyielding, his chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs. I want this ending to finish soon. Hoping whichever way he goes, he'll find his way to Henry. Swimming deeper and deeper in, he sees Finley, a figure slowly descending to darkness. As he finally gets closer to Henry, long, snake-like arms stretch across the void and grabs Hugo's neck, violently squeezing all the air out of him. He tries desperately to wrench its hands away. With each struggle, Hugo moves way heavier and heavier. Louis! Where are you, Louis? It's looking for Louis. Digging deep into the coat's pocket, he grasps tightly in his hand the locket that Henry kept and had long forgotten. Holding it out as it shines ever so brightly in the dark. Ah, there you are. It releases its grip on Hugo and instead reaches out for the locket. Taking this as a chance, he drops the chain and kicks with all his might to grab Henry's arm. With his heart and body screaming in pain, he swims desperately to the surface. Almost there. I just have to. As the light from the surface begins to blur, Hugo makes one last attempt to reach for it. With his limbs worn out and his energy spent, this is all he can do. Before he loses consciousness, he notices a figure swimming towards them. It's Noah. I'm sure it's Noah. Getting closer and closer. And then everything fades to black. Drifting along with what he feels like an endless sea, Hugo courses through the wave after wave, not knowing where he is going or caring for that matter. All he knows is that he's very, very tired. How long has it been since he had a good night's rest? Ah, it's been so long. Maybe I should take that rest now. I like that so much. I agree that you deserve it, but not here. I'm sorry for startling you. I just wanted to see you one last time before I go. Louis, you've done so much for me and Henry. I can't thank you enough. No worries. I want to thank you too for watching over me. And also, I want to apologize for my remarks from before. I really thought that I had things figured out once I found you, but you know how that turned out for me. Louis है कहाँ? उसकी शक्ल क्यों नहीं दिख रही है? He's talking to a ghost. It's alright, really. Oh wait, I'm not angry anymore, so... Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good ending. Or I believe it's gonna be, I don't know. After all this time, I don't think anyone could hear me, especially Henry. Louis. I was worried about him for so long time. He always wanted to keep me away from his personal struggles, to keep me safe from them. But I was too stubborn for my own good. Honestly, I don't regret it. Any of it. Even if I could no longer reach out to Henry. Fate weaved its thread back to you, our tangent connecting us once more to this very moment. And for that, I am forever grateful to you, Hugo. You're welcome, Louis. Far from off distance, Hugo hears a voice crying out to him, beckoning for him to return. While they're waiting for you. I guess they really are, huh? Take care always, Hugo. You too, Louis. Lake. With his eyes closed and his senses still returning, he feels the constant tugs and licks of a certain bloodhound, whining as he tries to wake up his partner. Hugo! He also hears another familiar voice, too annoyingly close for him to comfort. Eyes shot right open. He jerks up. Confused, Hugo looks around before he coughs up the remaining water in his lungs. Are you all right? Noah starts to pat his back while Colby continues to whine over Hugo. What happened? Where's Mr. Mortimer? He's safe, so is Nina. They're both okay. The police and the ambulance should be arriving soon. Thank goodness. Isn't there more you have to say to me? Instead of thank goodness? I swear, you don't listen to a damn word I say. I'm sorry, Noah. Exhausted, he let out a sigh. He then continues to pat Hugo's back aggressively when someone approaches them. Detective Laurent? Oh, Nina. There's someone I want you to meet. Behind, oh my God, he's old now. Behind her stands an elderly man. Frail in stature, he timidly looks to the side, pensively as he ponders to himself. Although his youth has long faded, his eyes are what catches Hugo's attention. They're no longer a piercing and vicious green, only eyes just like Nina's. Hello, Mr. Mortimer. Hi. क्या हो गया बेचारे को नहीं पर मुझे अभी भी ये स्टोरी पता है मैं फिर भी कंफ्यूज हूँ I know the plot line but I'm still confused कि were they actually lovers was why is it actually Louis and Henry was that actually a thing because the concept is not clear so I wish कि जिसने भी ये game बनाया है I mean can I just get an article from anywhere where he clarifies that that's the point Machi चुप है Machi I'm not what do you mean I don't I didn't say anything. I never got a chance to say goodbye to him. I always thought about it every day. What if Louis lived on in this world? What if he stayed a little longer with me? It's because of that constant mindset I dragged everyone down. And I kept hurting not only me, but Nina especially. I was the one who kept hurting her, the one to blame for all of this. But you, someone that I've never met, still went out for you of your way to save me. Not knowing my burdens or my faults. Thank you. Hugo reaches out to... मैं नहीं कर रही थी. I was not. What do you mean? If I was saying for the young Mr. Mortimer, not the older one. Sorry. Hugo reaches out to Henry and smiles brightly at him. It's my pleasure, sir. Before he lets go, Henry tugs at Hugo's hand one last time. I hope that someday you two will overcome it. Overcome what? Whatever. Next day, 8 a.m. Well, good morning, Hugo. You're bright and early. Morning. With much fervor and haste, Hugo resumes writing on his notepad. Although by close inspection, he looks like he's going to combust any minute. Are you writing up the report? Without looking up, Hugo responds back. Yeah, for the most part. You still need to write yours too. I will. But since I haven't had breakfast yet, and I don't like eating by myself... Yay! Let me guess. 2 is better than 1? Bingo! Wow, Hugo, you're really catching on. I'm so proud of you. Oh, shut it, will you? I swear, if only I hadn't fallen off from the goddamn window, maybe my report would have been shorter. Before Noah could begin to cut the bacon, he pauses at the mention of Hugo's report. Oh yeah, by the way, mind telling me what happened to the murderer's window? I broke it. Well, that's obvious to me. What I don't understand is, why is it broken? Do you know how much it costs to repair a window like that? I know. It was really dumb of me. I'm sorry. Besides, I told Mr. Mortimer about it before we left. Honestly, I wasn't expecting an earful. I was expecting an earful from him. And also the bill. And, surprisingly enough, he said it was okay. Lucky us, right? So what? You just called it a day after all of that? Thank you so much, Mr. Mortimer. You broke it. You pay for it. Would you chill? Of course I'll pay for it. But each time I kept insisting, he just shrugged it off. Said that we already went through a lot for him, so this was nothing in comparison. You know what? He's right. After all that we went through, we deserve at least a nap. But before we walk away, he stops and sees a familiar person walking towards the storefront, carrying something with her. Good morning, you two. Just barely a foot through the door, a certain bloodhound stirs up from his resting spot and makes his way towards Nina, tail uncontrollably wagging. Ah, good morning to you too, Colby. Nina scratches behind one of Colby's ears, making his right foot unconsciously move on its own, scratching an invisible but desirable spot for him. Good morning, Miss Nina. Morning. What brings you here this time round? Is everything all right with your grandfather? Yes, he's doing pretty well, actually. Even better than before. We talked so much last night, I hardly slept at all. But honestly, it's been a while since I last spoke to him so freely like that. I hardly felt tired at all. That's wonderful to hear. But there's something else I wanted to ask of you, both of you for. To put it bluntly, I need your help. If you two aren't busy, I would like some company eating these. Inside a clear plastic bag or a stack of 2 boxes placed on top of one another. She opens a box on top and reveals a colorful array of neatly decorated donuts, all lined perfectly. I want donuts now. No cramped or squished spaces, a work of art in Hugo's eyes. Wow, so pretty. Donuts? They look so delicious. Oh my god. Dude, clip this. Oh, this is such a beautiful frame, dude. This is so pretty. Okay. We're more than happy to eat these with you, Nina. Haha, he goes again with his donuts. Oh, yes, but please join us, Miss Nina. We were about to have our breakfast, too. Weren't we, Kuya? Always so brazen in front of others. You do make it exceptionally easy for me. Ugh. You both have such great chemistry with each other. On second thought, I'm way too tired for this. I'm going to have to apologize in advance for this, Nina. But truthfully, I've been running on last night's coffee and I'm about to pass out any minute now. Oh, wow. Okay. This is definitely... So she just said that they both have good chemistry. I think this is a core game. This is the first time I actually come across this. मैंने कभी imagine नहीं किया था कि I will come across like a BL kind of game story and everything. This is surprising. Somebody needs to tell me that this is true. कोई search करके देखेगा Stillwater. Is it actually like an LG? Like, is it actually a BL? Or we're just making stories out of anything and just making it work? Thanks. Hugo puts down his pen and proceeds to head for the couch. Colby follows him after. Would you like to join us, Miss Nina? I would love to. I guess we save these for later then. Yes, please do. No, come on, it's nap time. Noah sighs heavily before setting down the food on his desk, and he gestures to Nina towards the sofa, in which she happily takes his offer and joins them. Look up, office Miss Order. Oh my god! This is the best frame of all. I love this frame. I'm getting old. I mean, you are old. Shut it. This is really nice. Aw, goodbye, Colby. Come here. Nina coyly coos at him and begins to scratch at the back of Colby's ears once more. Oh, look at this. Hugo leans a little closer to Noah, his voice above a whisper, but close enough for Noah to only hear him. You know, I'm glad you came along yesterday. Oh, what's this? Are you getting chummy with me now? Call it chummy or whatever, but I really mean it. If you hadn't saved us back there... Look, I told you before. I'll be there wherever you get yourself into reckless shit. Besides, didn't you say this was nap time? Get some rest, you deserve it. You too. A calming silence fills the room as they bask under the morning glow. No big parties or celebrations. Just each other's company and sharing the small reward. A small warm comfort. Okay, I saved it. Okay. Should we take a look at the other ending as well? 4 ending बोला था ना? Where's the kiss? Well, I don't know, bro. Okay. Skip. Take the case. Skip. I think we were in the room. Menu. Skip नहीं कर सकते. I'm gonna have to like touch all of them. This, and then the photo frame, the book, the tea set, the painting. I think it's all done. And the yes. Go to the big. Don't go to the painting. Skip. Leave the locket. I think यहाँ से start होगा. यहाँ से start होगा. ठीक है यार. Anyways, I'm not gonna play this again, so this is okay. We're back to the option. No problem. No problem. Oh, we save it at the options thingy. Sorry. I don't get it, but okay. I think it's best to put it back for now. Hugo hears a distant and faint cry call out to him, pleading him to take the locket with him. Louis? Hugo's about to put everything back into the chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his leg. अरे फिर आ गया ये. अच्छा ठीक है भाई ठीक है. Sorry everyone that I'm so dumb to not understand when to save the game. Next time I'll ask you. Wait for the comment and do it, okay? A pool of water relentlessly spreads across the floor, already seeping into the chest. Damn it, no. Suddenly the lights shut off. Scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. Hugo's about to call to Noah, but stops. ये तो same है ना? Hugo Ting is trying to imitate human form, trying to be, couldn't stay back, blah blah blah. Sensation of something staring at him from within. Some drawers near, inching ever closely. The words call out to Colby or Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breathing shallow, he tries to force his body to move. And then it stops. Looking down at Hugo filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks. शक्ल मत दिखाओ, मेरे को डरावनी लगती है. अरे यार जब वो बोलता है एकदम से कैसे हो जाता है. मुझे पढ़ने नहीं देता. वो रेड में क्या लिखा था. Okay, anyways, let's go. The tensions from his body finally releases its agonizing grip, and he grasps desperately for air. His vision blurs and his breathing is haggard. He staggers towards the door. He yanks at the handle several times, but it's tightly jammed. The F word. Noah. Colby. To his dismay, he is only greeted with silence at the other end of the door. Damn it. From a distance, he faintly hears the sound of Colby's relentless barking, and it gets further away from the house. Hugo rushes towards the window. He tries to pry it open, but just like the door, heavy force prevents him from doing so. Like being underwater, his movement slow and drawn out, as if being dragged down by that thing. F this. Frantically looking around the room, he spots a nearby chair. Without a moment sooner, Hugo grabs the chair and starts to strike the window. Bit by bit, the window cracks get larger with each blow, splitting off smaller parts. What the hell is this thing made out of? Still trying to catch his breath, he musters all the strength he has left for the final blow. Damn it, just break already. Clearing out the remaining glasses, ये हो गया. ये तो वैसे भी हुआ था, पहले भी यही हुआ था. 5 ग्लचेस, टीयर हो जाता है. ग्रिप लेता है, नीचे गिर जाता है. उसकी कमर में लग जाती है. उसके बाद कोई नहीं, फिर ब्रीथ करता है. And God, I'm getting too old for this. Yes, you are. All his body screams out of pain. He forces himself up. Okay, then ये lake की तरफ जाएगा. Yes. Let's go to the lake. अब मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि इस एंडिंग में वो, मुझे लग रहा है कि स्टोरी क्या होने वाली है. मुझे थोड़ा बहुत एहसास हो रहा है. But ठीक है. Finally entering through the park, Hugh calls out to Colby and Noah. Colby, Noah, where are you? He hears faintly the sounds of barking echoes of people yelling in the distance. He rushes towards the echoes, guiding him through the downpour. With his heart racing, blood rushing to his head, he finds his way to the lake. Drawing closer, he sees Nina giving chase to her grandfather. Unfortunately, she doesn't get too fast. Noah stops her. Grandpa, stop! Grandpa! Let me go! My grandpa! He's, whatever. No, Nina, it's dangerous. You'll get hurt too. I don't care. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. It's at that instant Hugo charges against the water, pursuing Nina instead. Hugo! No, don't! Please fall deaf to his ears. Not even the whines and worried cries of his partner could make him turn back. Determined, he forges ahead. Nearing the deep end of the lake, he sees Henry Mortimer gazing directly at the abyss. He looks even more frail and disheveled than before. It's as if all the life he's lived up until this point has begun to fray, draining every ounce of himself and surrendering it all to the lake. Before Henry could lean in, Hugo reaches out and tugs at his arm. Mr. Mortimer, listen to me. Nothing is waiting for you down there, so please come back to the shore with me. Motionless and unresponsive, he stares deeply into the water. The haze over his eyes is still obscure and persistent. There are so many things we cannot afford to lose in our lives, and you're one of them. To Nina, you're all she has left. She needs you, Mr. Mortimer. Hugo felt it. A slight jolt from Henry's arm as if stirred by the mention of Nina. Nina Sabalenka, sorry. He slowly turns to face Hugo. Nina. However, just as cruel and violent as the storm, Henry jerks back, wrenching his arm away from Hugo's hold on him. No, all of this is my fault. If only I got to Louis sooner, then none of this would have happened. He was waiting for me, was patient with me, and yet for all the things he's done, I chose my family over him. He's gone because I didn't pick him. Henry backs further away from the shoreline. Mr. Mortimer. His manic eyes never straying away from the Hugo as he keeps distance from him. Louis, I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into this. You deserve so much more. And I wished. Henry struggles over his words. He clasps tightly to his shirt, his throat dry and taut from all that he is bottled up. Or from all those repressed and sudden years of just waiting for his curse to finally take him. I wished I had gone with you that night, Louis. Sir, even if you still covet that wish, it wouldn't resolve anything. Not for you or Louis. I've had enough. Louis is waiting for me. He's waiting for me to come home. Before he could reach out to Henry's hand, he disappears into the water. Mr. Mortimer. Without hearing the English cries and desperate pleas, Hugo biku Dios ke piche. Into the abyss. Of course. Ariyar. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant through his body, like sparks continuously. अच्छा ये सब तो पता है, ये सब पता है, ये सब पता है. Darkness हो गया. It's close to Henry. Snake like इसको उसका गला दबा रहा है, and he be like heavier and heavier, water filling into his lungs, vision start to blur, the cold number spreads. Tired and motionless, he watches on the abyss draws near, swallowing him, embracing him. Let's share this. Ah! Okay. He feels nothing. His body weightless and floating for who knows how long. It's cold, so very cold. How long has it been since he felt this? This empty feeling of just not being here or anywhere. It's comforting and nostalgic. Maybe, just maybe, this isn't so bad after all. I think this is for the best. No, it's far from over, Hugo. After all, you said so yourself. Seeing the things you do come with a price, right? And oh, what a hefty price has been paid for your stupid little blunder. So get up, Hugo. We are far from having a happy ending. Whoa. Okay. Hugo's eyes short, right open, his vision disoriented and blur. He as if he tries to focus on Noah's voice, a violent tide bursts within him as he coughs out the remaining water in his lungs. Hugo did not die! I'm just happy. He can feel Noah's hand rub against his back, anchoring him and checking to see if he's alright. And deep down, there's something far more concerning to worry about this moment. Where's Mr. Mortimer? Noah. Maria! क्या कर सकते हैं? I tried going back into the water after I fetched you, but the paramedics stopped me. They told me it was too cold and dangerous to head back in. No, it can't be. It can't be. Noah, I'm so sorry, Hugo. No, please God, no. Maria, क्या कर सकते हैं? He couldn't hear the rest of it. His body trembles as his hands clasp tightly together in a fervent prayer, wishing for a miracle, blah, 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 blah. To have Mr. Mortimer return to them finally safe from harm. But for this silent wish, this small and glaringly possible wish, no one would answer. That's kind of sad, but, well, what can we do? There was no kindness in this sunrise, only the gut-wrenching wails of a woman by the shore pleading to any god who can save her grandfather. But no matter how many would try to search through the water, they wouldn't be able to find him, for there was no one left to save anymore. Just a washed-up, forgotten tale of a man and his mermaid. मर्मेड कौन है भाई? लड़की थी लड़का था, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा मेरे को. मर्मेड तो मरमैन होता है ना, मरमेड थोड़ी ना होगी फिर. क्या है ये? What was Louis? Was a he, a she, a mermaid, a merman, a ghost? Feet? Nothing is clear. Oh God. I mean, this is confusing. Who is the developer of this game? I swear I want to talk to him and be like, please tell me what happened. As Hugo tries to stifle his cries and soothe the lump lodged deeply in his throat, he hears it. Hears what? A laugh, a cruel and heartless laugh echoes from across the lake, mocking him, cursing him. A harrowing and merciless victory for this curse. A curse. It was a curse after all. A mermaid's tale. I am so confused. So many questions. So many questions. I've got so many questions for this. So many. I mean, why do I look happy? I have no idea what's going on. I'm just, at least मैंने happy ending देख ली. See, मेरे तरफ से ये भी happy ending ही sort of देख लो. क्या कर सकते थे? We couldn't save grandfather. I mean, he was already old. नहीं हो सकता ना. अब नहीं हो सकता. अब जिसमें save हम लोग सोचेंगे. देखो, for us, let me go back to my. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss. Wait a minute. Okay. Now. Wait, my head is. Oh no! This chat thingy is just so annoying. It's just not coming up. I'm not able to solve this, guys. I'm sorry. Annoying. Extremely annoying, by the way. It's actually really annoying when this doesn't work. Okay. Anyways, any chat visible कोई फायदा नहीं है क्योंकि ये stupid से. Wait, let me try one more thing. Okay, let me try one more thing, and if it works, then we can see the chat. But if you ask me, guys, I'm just like so confused. I'm so confused. Now, let's discuss the plot. I mean, अभी तक मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि why on earth did just give me a second. Yeah, so that you don't get to see this is kind of like funny because when trying to use the chat, just give me a minute that I'm able to get the chat back because it's because you guys want to see too below. I'm successful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, guys, let's talk this through. What do you think happened in this story? I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this game because I'm so confused. Was it supposed to be like, I'm happy that it, like, you know, I'm happy that we were able to save him in one of the ending. But who was Louis? Not clear. The mermaid. Was the name of the mermaid Louis? क्योंकि अगर लुई मर्मेड का नाम था तो उस लॉकेट में जो लुई था जिसकी पिक्चर थी उस लॉकेट में that was a guy, that was a man. And when we heard when we heard him talking, when we heard Mr. Mortimer talk about Louis, he used the word, like, he used he to refer to Louis. He was like, he was waiting for me. He was patient with me. I'm confused. Though, I mean, honestly, I want to go back. If I could actually search up on Steam once more and, like, they take a look at the comment section and take a look. Wait, I'm sorry, my eyes. Yes. So I had, what was the name of the name of the game was Stillwater. So if I look at the content, and I don't know. Oh my god. So I'm looking at the community right now, and I'm looking at all the, like, art, just jo bana hua hai, jo art bana hua hai. The people have made beautiful arts for this thing, and it clearly shows that it's BL. But I'm confused. Was it actually BL? I'm kind of, like, so confused. What do you guys think? 'Cause, I'm taking a look at all the comments and discussions. Because I'm trying to look at characters. Okay, general discussion. I'm trying to look at the comments for this thing. Comment section of Steam, जिसमें ये लोगों ने किया है. And these guys are not explaining if it's actual, because it's a visual novel. And if I look at the comment section on this game, nobody is... Okay. Yeah, so I'm confused, to be honest. VNDB में BL दिखा रहा है. VNDB क्या होता है? Oh, IMDb वो what? Oh, thank you for BG. This is my workstation, by the way, Costa. This is my workstation. Yeah, so I was saying, so you're saying... So I'm looking at some of the comment sections on this. It's a visual novel database. Ah, okay. All right. Well, wow. I'm kind of, like, speechless for a moment. Just give me a second. I'm kind of speechless. No, I'm not surprised. Give me a second. Give me a minute to realize that I'm kind of confused that it actually there's something called, I mean, Stillwater is a popular game or not, because, oh yes, I want to know. I mean, the kiss was expected, NGL. Oh, okay. No, but on a very serious note, you guys. I mean, honestly, I'm guessing we didn't expect the storyline to go this way. मैंने कभी expect नहीं किया था कि this is how it's going to turn out, the line, the whole thing. I did not expect this Stillwater to be a BL. And if it's actually people are saying, then wow. It's actually interesting. Yeah, it's and my review of the game, it's actually very good. The characters are beautiful, the characters' lines are beautiful, the interaction is wonderful, and even though it's a very simple game, बहुत ही simple है, मतलब मैंने कितने घंटे में 2 घंटे में शायद खत्म कर दिया, and it's very special. Like it's a beautiful game. It's if you guys, I mean, now that you've seen me play, I'm not sure if you're gonna play it yourself. I don't know किसमें special. Well, you can say that. I was looking for copper and found gold. I'm surprised. And whoever is joining my community, like, for the first time, I seriously, ye to cheese to, it was recommended by my mod team. Did you guys know it was a BL game? Did you know that? or you just like recommended because it showed up, because I don't know if it's popular. मुझे ये भी नहीं पता कि वो popular है कि नहीं. I know it was a visual novel, but I had no idea कि ये did anyone know that this, I mean, one of you mods, काय मच्छी? How is it that you had no clue? How is it that you had no clue? मैं literally the first time I saw the character, we want a channel reaction channel. मतलब क्या Discord पे? On Discord, you want a reaction channel? I don't know. You can probably ask the mods. They can probably make it one. I don't know what that is, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah. Indie visual novel था, that's why I recommend किया, and short visual novel था इसलिए. On YouTube, you want a reaction channel. Reaction channel मतलब? Like, I mean, I can do like a reaction live if you want, but I don't know what that is. I'm clueless. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm probably gonna like do a reaction live someday. Maybe. I'm actually thinking of doing that. So yes. But on a very serious note, you guys, I came across, this is like one of my favorite games now. I mean, obviously Doki Doki मेरे को complete करना है. Remember, I have to do that. Maybe next week. Doki Doki is going to be the next visual novel I complete, because I'm going to go back to it. I think I will go back to Doki Doki. Don't worry. So you're going to get that. Wait, you can you react to a short film scene? I think I'm going to okay. अभी है? Okay, great. You want to see fear in my eyes? Here it is. Just kidding. But no, on an honest note, honestly, I did like this game a lot, and it was actually pretty fun. And ओ कमला मैं खेल चुकी हूँ. ओ यू मीन टू सी यू हैव नॉट सीन मी प्ले कमला, राइट? भाई मैं 6-7 बार खेल चुकी हूँ. मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है. अब तो मुझे लगता था कि आई वाज अफ्रेड कि कमला की इधर आ जाएगी. पर अब तो मेरे को गुस्सा ही आ रहा है भाई. जहाँ मैं जाती हूँ, मैं जिस फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक नो बाय प्लेइंग कमला एंड ग्रैनी मोर एज इन, बिल्कुल मैं परेशान हूँ. आई एम काइंड ऑफ, I'm not afraid of Kamla. I'm just like angry at that woman. Like, woman, I mean, do you want me to get you back, or you just want to stay as Kamla the horror? I mean, Kamla पसंद को चाहिए क्या, मेरे को समझ नहीं आता है. मतलब जहाँ मैं पहले सबसे पहले सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स ढूंढ लेती हूँ. लास्ट में जाके जब मेरे को वो ढूंढना होता है, कलश ढूंढना होता है, तभी जाके कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाती है. जब भी. And it's so wherever I go, I see her face. I'm pretty much absolutely, I do not like Kamla. So I'm thinking of playing it again, but I'm gonna think about it. But so far, it's been it's wonderful. So I'm gonna call a wrap to the live today. Yeah, I'm gonna Granny मैं try कर सकती हूँ. Granny, I'll try. Horror game, maybe I'll try that. And tomorrow, as you guys know, I have a Twitch. So we're going to go back, and I mean, I'm just gonna get ready to play on like try how Twitch is gonna be. So yeah, this was a fun stream. Thank you so much for joining in, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. So don't forget. Links सारे provide हो जाएंगे. I'll provide my Twitch link on YouTube so you guys can see it. So for that, oyasuminasai everyone. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. And as I always do, I eat myself out. I'm going to do that again. And so, see you everyone. See you all to my next live, okay? So, Oyasuminasai, minasan. Oyasuminasai. Bye bye. See you, and yeah, that's all. Yeah, bye.